everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to a podcast will save this relationship. I'm Josh Jenim.
I'm Sarah She/Her.
And on today's podcast, we talked about
the cancellation of Supermega.
And then we did Starkit and 10,000. Yeah,
10,000.
For a second, like 2 seconds, we talked about 10,000 subscribers, which thank you guys for that.
Yeah. Put any questions you want us to answer
in the comments.
In the next episode in the comments. Yeah.
We'll have a post and a Twitter post and all this other stuff. We talk about it.
Yeah. And we finished Supermega. Not Supermega.
We did finish Supermega.
We did end
and also
Supermega.
Starkit's prophecy.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. And then we did our Reddit stories as per usual. Some crazy ones. Some bangers.
Some literally could not speak.
Yeah.
After some of them.
And all the timestamps are in the description, so if you don't want to hear us talk about some of this stuff, you can just go right over to the Reddit segment. It's all down below.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell if you're on YouTube, and rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify, and check out our Buy Me Coffee and Patreon at those websites /APWSTR.
Indeed.
And that's enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show.
See
bye,
you guys there. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Okay. How do we bring this in?
I can scream.
No, I mean, you know what? We got. I got now. Okay. Hey, Jesus! Congrats on 10,000.
Thanks. Did it myself.
I'm right here.
I did it myself.
I'm right here. I can't wait for
I individually found 10,000 people to subscribe.
Yeah, you did it all by yourself. Yourself-made.
Word of mouth. Walking outside,
handing out flyers,
accosting homeless people, giving them phones.
How many? Wait, hold on. So you're spending
bought a bunch of phones, gave them to homeless people, and the phones subscribed to our YouTube.
So it's all bots, is what you're saying?
Well, they're human people. Just because they're homeless doesn't mean they're not. Doesn't mean they're not alive.
Starting
Josh.
Over. No, okay, but yeah, congrats on 10,000.
Congrats on 10,000, everyone.
How you feeling about 10,000?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling awesome. I'm feeling we're gonna get those goals next game. We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. We're gonna kick the ball into the thing. I think what we did this time for our victory was that we kicked the ball and we ran with it and we made a goal, and that's what we're gonna try to do next. We're just gonna keep doing the same thing because it's showing it's working out.
Okay. All right. Good. That's good. I think that's good.
When they interview football players after a win or a loss.
Yeah, and then
and the football player's like, yeah,
that's what you're going for.
Yeah, we won because we made the goals and we got the yardage. we did it, and then when they lose, they're like, we just didn't make enough goals. Like that's the whole game. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that, but we made our goals, is what you're saying.
Made our goals?
We made our goals. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm proud of us.
Yes.
But yeah, fucking, we passed 10,000 subscribers on YouTube.
We did do it.
We didn't prepare anything other than saying we're gonna do it, and I realized throughout the week I should have probably done something. But I'm gonna suggest an idea that I told Sarah 3 minutes ago.
Yeah,
we're gonna probably do like a little Q&A next podcast.
True.
And on Spotify and our YouTube posts, or even on Twitter.
Ask us questions.
I'll make posts and you can just reply with questions and we'll answer them.
Yeah.
And I don't care if it's one question. We'll only do one question.
I'll do only one question.
Only one question.
We'll do an hour.
The more questions you ask, the more likely we'll answer them. One of your questions.
Yeah.
It's actually going to be a poll of which question you want us to answer. It's questions
we already made. Which one question?
Yeah. But no, yeah. So I wanted to thank you guys for the support, and we also we passed 200,000 weeks ago or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that was the yearly goals, man. We smashed them.
Of our growth. # our content growth.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Next goal, million. Next goal, million by the end of the year.
No, it's not happening. I mean, we should aim high. You're right. We should. Yeah. I shouldn't.
1 million.
I shouldn't fucking pussy out at 250,000. What's that? 40,000 people.
With
easy.
Gendered language. Goddamn.
Sorry, I shouldn't fucking
coward out. Yeah.
Damn, canceling me. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Josh is canceled.
Yeah,
10,000 immediately.
Immediately canceled.
Speaking.
Yeah, this is a good segue. Yeah, it's good to joke about cancellations during the week of a major cancel.
Should have got the ukulele out today.
Yeah. Every time someone does an apology, or they haven't even apologized yet.
No.
But we should have it ready for when there is an apology.
Okay, Supermega.
Yeah, we gotta talk. We have to talk about it. There's no way around it.
So disappointing.
What a week to be alive.
What a week. I'm trying to remember because I'm like, now I feel like I wasn't really I was a Super Mega fan.
Yeah.
But I feel like I haven't been for a long time.
Well, I mean,
we haven't watched them in a long time.
Well, to be fair, they never really posted that much recently on their the Magnum Opus.
The Magnum Opus,
they're very obviously,
so lame to say that.
Such a fucking dweeb thing to say. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's having a YouTube channel. These cancellations strike different a little bit.
Yes,
because it feels like that. Oh, this one does not feel like that could happen to me because I don't say the N-word around my life, around people.
You're telling me you don't
have employees living in my house, and I don't make them sign an NDA,
and you don't write the N-word on a Post-it note and put it on their monitor.
Put it on my editor's computer to fuck with them and freak them out. Yeah, I don't do that actually, and I don't think I'll get canceled for that because that doesn't happen because I don't do it. I don't do that. Yeah, but it feels weird because it's like I have a YouTube channel. Does getting big on YouTube make you into a bad person?
Yeah,
I don't know because everyone is getting canceled. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, because like there was a fucking I don't know. It's very weird. Should we explain?
Yeah,
like how? Okay, so basically, like 2 or 3 days ago from recording, basically someone came out with I believe Lex is their name. I'm not sure what the pronouns are. Lex, yeah. Lex, they fucking came out with both a tweet with a bunch of like written out like DMs and allegations. And also made like a 2-hour-long video. I haven't watched the video yet.
We saw clips of the video from the Nick is Not Green coverage.
Yeah, because that was like
and I've read the allegations in the
which is
things.
And I feel like the reason why this one hits a lot harder is it started with the Lex stuff and then other people started coming out, but then it just kept piling on.
Yeah, I recorded a solo podcast for Patreon because I'm working on getting that out publicly for everyone, and I just like wanted to do a little thing. I talked about it a little bit, and I didn't have all the information at the time of recording, and
it was way worse. A lot worse. It was way worse. I think this is I've been not to like weigh cancellations against each other, but this is like the worst one so far of like this year.
It's very classic. Oh yeah, I forgot this person fucked his Shane Dawson. His cancellation was an amalgamation of fucking his cat, jerking off on Willow Smith, fucking doing blackface a lot, doing cultural appropriation a lot, talking about pedophilia a lot. And not being funny is in there too, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing, I guess the thing that's kind of different is that even with like the Colleen Ballinger stuff, it's just bringing up stuff that was done publicly that no one really questioned.
Yeah, that was
and and it's really shitty still. And I'm willing to bet there were people back then that were trying to be like, this isn't cool, and no one listened. But now it's 2023. People are 3% smarter than they were in 2008. And there's different vibes now than there was in 2008.
The Super Mega stuff kind of feels like, God, what's his name? Fuck, the comedian that jerked off in front of a plant.
Oh, Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. Yeah, it feels like that kind of thing where it's like, I like the guy because he makes these jokes, and now he's committing so hard to them in real life that it's offensive.
Yes,
like he just is a shitty guy in real life, but he also makes jokes about shitty people like himself.
Yeah,
that I think are funny because I thought it was
a characterization or like a character. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and
I feel a little guilty.
Yeah, and I feel like, and it feels like a grift almost
a little bit. Yeah,
because of how much shit was going on behind the scenes that was like antithetical to like them publicly being like the shit about like
the queer baiting. And
the queer baiting,
homophobia, the transphobia,
and
really
then,
gets to me really bad.
Yeah, that's like insane almost. Like that you could have both like
and the N-word shit was
the N-word is
so
really
shocking.
bad. Yeah, and it's like I don't know. I think that's what it's very much like. And then like the them just harboring a fucking assaulter.
That blew my fucking mind. Like I mean. I said in my solo pod, I'm like, I'm not shocked, right? Because they're men. And they give off like kind of straight guy vibes. I don't know if they're straight. We don't know their sexuality.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna pull a Kevin Spacey?
That would be crazy.
Shit, that would be.
That would
guys,
be
well,
wild.
I didn't want you guys to. That would not help them. But like,
well, I mean,
Jesus.
Ryan was dating a trans woman, but that doesn't mean that he's gay.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
I mean, that's straight. You're dating a woman.
Yeah.
Right. But then he was calling his girlfriend a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Misgendering his own girlfriend.
Yeah.
Being like, I'm gonna go fuck my boyfriend.
Crazy. Off, like, just insane.
So I don't know what his sexuality is. But
it's confusing.
Who cares? He's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit. Yeah. And I think that's the other thing is just how it's so cut and dry how shitty they are. But they're also like in like confusing ways that I wouldn't even think of a person to be shitty.
Like 14-year-olds.
Like 14-year-olds. Yeah. And it's very like, and it's hard, and straight up remembering that they're from South Carolina. That was like, oh. Yeah. There's a little bit of, fuck.
It's a little bit of like, yeah.
And then they went to fucking California and fucking.
Yeah, and I think what this is we're wrestling with our own parasocialness.
Yes.
But I guess the shocking thing to me is I didn't realize how parasocial I was with these two YouTubers until this happened, because I was like, I don't watch them all the time. I don't have a fucking body pillow of Matt Watson in my bed. I don't think about them this way. I just think, oh yeah, they can be doing this stuff even though they're joking about it constantly. And that's who they're showing you that they are. But then obviously they're doing worse shit behind the scenes. But if I saw someone making jokes like Matt and Ryan in real life, I would be like, you are a 14-year-old.
You're a 14-year-old, yeah.
I would assume that's what they do.
Yeah, and then like, because I don't know, they had this veneer of like, being a little bit, not even woke is too far, but like a little bit like left of like, being like, oh yeah, fucking support Bernie, fucking trans rights, human rights,
dude. And I've read so much absolutely disgusting shit. Like someone said that they were trans and they're a super mega fan, and Ryan went in their comments and was like, I'm so happy to provide a safe space for you.
Yeah.
And behind the scenes, he's dead naming and misgendering his girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's so crazy to me.
It's like kind of bullying. Yeah. It's for teenagers. Yeah. It's crazy. Like
that's so, and we have a big queer audience, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I can't imagine doing that shit to them. I can't imagine.
It's crazy. Like just the thought of like
disappointing that many people,
like that, just like that, like in a heartbeat.
Because the entire time you were shitty.
You're just being a shitty person, and
wow.
And like I don't know, and I guess and Bryce, man,
it's very hard. It's
hard. Yeah,
surprising, and it definitely like makes sense. Like it provides a background to them that is like everything that was said, like they're a super megaplex being filled with trash to the point where there's maggots. I could understand.
Yeah,
but also I'm like, holy shit, you're grown.
You're grown man. Yeah.
You're a grown ass man.
Don't even know how to do your fucking laundry. Don't even know how to take out the trash.
You don't know how to throw out the pizza in the box.
It's the easiest thing you could fucking do.
That's like a 10-year-old.
Just walk. Drop in dumpster.
Knows how to do that.
Big boy garbage men come take away. Yeah, like shit.
What?
It's I don't know, and I think that's and I don't know. I feel like it's very what is it? So okay, I'm using the word grift again.
Yeah.
Because and I feel like it's obvious now that's a grift because like when you hear Matt say it's his magnum opus. And he's like, he doesn't want anything to get out about anything bad that happens, like, with Lex and whoever the fuck, Dom, right? Don and
Rav and
Leighton, yeah. And
Don is the rapist.
Yeah, and then there's Jim, their like producer,
who's also sexually harassed someone.
Yeah, Lex, yeah.
Yeah.
And fucking like just having both of them do shitty things, and Matt's like, well, okay, you can't tell anyone though, because like. What about my YouTube views?
Yeah, we're talking about all the auxiliary stuff, but we didn't really get into the.
We haven't gotten into that yet. No.
So Creator Clash 1, Lex is dating Don or Dom. I think it's Dom. Lex is dating Dom online and meets with him, in there at the Super Megaplex because Dom is staying with Super Mega. So weird.
Already weird. Yeah, like
because Dom is an employee and so is Lex for Super Mega.
Yeah. Very weird.
We operate out of our home. If I had an employee,
no, they would not be staying
here
ever. No,
they're not going to be here.
They're not going to be here.
That is a boundary that does not need to be crossed. I don't need my employees to live at my house.
Yeah, exactly.
Because what happens if one of them, you need to fire them? You have to give them a 30-day lease.
Yeah, like it's
a 30-day eviction notice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I do not.
That would be insane. Why would you do that?
Yeah, and it's really weird.
That's
like,
so dumb.
Cause yeah, and like I want to say the Super Megaplex is Matt's house, right? Like I think, yeah, crazy as fuck to me because rent. Listen, I get it's LA, and things are expensive and whatever. You're probably making enough fucking money to rent out a place.
Maybe not after Jackson embezzled all that money. Who knows?
Oh, so this is Jackson's fault, right? Is what we're
Jackson, God bless you.
Yeah.
Committed a felony, probably.
But honestly, you know what?
I'm supportive.
What? God, gotta give credit
Master criminal.
Master criminal Jackson embezzling money. Okay. Honestly, kind of a little bit based, unless it comes out like tomorrow that he was also fucking.
Probably was. He committed like a massive crime. But I mean, who knows?
He did it on accident. Come on. But no, it's fucking God. That's the only funny thing that's come out of this is everyone turning on Matt and Ryan and also returning
like
to Jackson.
I'm pro Jackson now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So fucking so and then Dom sexually assaulted Lex by forcing, I mean, I don't know. I'm not even going to talk about it. You can watch Lex's video.
Watch Lex's video, yes.
Because I don't want to trigger anyone. But
yeah, there was a very clear lack of consent, and Dom didn't give a shit.
No.
And then
Lex told Matt and Ryan, and then Ryan initially was like super supportive, apparently.
Well, not even super supportive. That's kind of giving a little bit too much credit.
I think was lying, was saying like, oh God, that sucks. I'm so sorry.
But they still took like a day.
What happened exactly? Apparently, he was like asking a lot of very specific questions, made Lex uncomfortable. And then Matt and Ryan went and talked to Dom, apparently, and Dom was like, I don't know. I don't think I did anything wrong after sexually assaulting my ex-girlfriend, I guess.
And then Matt and Ryan were like, all right, bet.
Good job.
I'm not losing an employee today.
Great. And then
I'm going on break.
They just kind of iced Lex out. Which is so shitty.
And then led to her like being fucking homeless, like in like, because like she was gonna fly in at some point, but like they were harboring Dom.
Yeah. So then Matt was like, just letting you know, Dom's here. And then Lex is like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? That's my rapist. And then Matt's like, I don't know.
House is full though. Sorry.
Find somewhere. So then Lex
in LA
and Rav were living out of their car and after they had like pushed Dom out. I think they fired Dom. Didn't tell anyone why. Didn't say that Dom was, had sexual misconduct or anything. And then Super Mega fans offered to harbor Dom because they didn't say anything.
Because
Dom, a rapist, is now, and so now they might have put their own fans in danger because fucking.
I think that maybe kind of pisses me off the most as a content creator, like purposefully knowing or not caring. That like you could potentially harm people like under your own fucking like fan base.
Yeah.
I think that's like a crazy like fucking.
I initially had a question about the legality because I don't know what employee contracts they have. I know that they made Layton sign an NDA. So I don't know what contracts they have when they have someone come in and live with them and do all this shit, which is like Onision level shit.
Yeah, if like Onision like did any of this shit, he like every channel would be on it.
He's
like fucking
done that. Like he has people come into his house. He like takes young girls, bring them into his house, makes them sign an NDA, and then they do content together in their house. And then when they leave, obviously because Onision's like a batshit insane, abusive groomer piece of shit.
Yeah.
Then they have to break an NDA to talk about it, and then he sues them.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. And so it's so similar to me a little bit that I'm like,
what's going on? Like, why is,
it's crazy.
How is this so commonplace for fucking like, God.
That's why I want to be a podcaster, not a YouTuber.
That's fair.
I feel like when YouTube gets put into your into your veins, they ship a it's like, oh, your little cancellation quirk is that you're addicted to heroin.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're a pedophile. And it's like, oh, it's my final form.
Yeah, like something fucking happens to you. Yeah, I feel that. Like,
I don't get it. I don't get why is every single YouTuber.
Yeah, it's like a disease that spreads.
It's so crazy.
God, I don't know. And like I don't know. It's really, I guess, yeah, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
Right at the end, because I don't know how many people are hurt because of these two idiots.
Yeah.
And not even necessarily idiots, like malicious, yeah, malicious actions,
idiots,
enabling a bunch of other shitty people, treating other people like shit. And like I'm happy that like a lot of other people have gotten out of Supermega, like fucking like, you know, Lex got out, fucking I think the other
Justin got out apparently as soon as he found out about the situation.
Yeah, and is no longer saying he's like an editor for Supermega, and
which
I think
is
that's
great.
Yeah, and apparently a lot of people like are giving him the benefit of the doubt because like Matt and Ryan, they're using the word groomed Justin. I don't know if
groomed Justin.
Well, like they tried to like they abused Justin into kind of like a subservient like.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because I mean, when we went to Creator Clash 1, Justin was one of the nicest people.
Yeah, like he was
talking to every single fan. He was walking around really. He was the first person. Like we walked out and Justin was there in the stands. Like,
yeah, and like we didn't talk with him, but like he was like
we were too shy.
Yeah, we're too fucking shy. Justin, contact us, guys. Tag Justin. Get him on the show.
Tag Justin.
Get him on the show.
Don't do that. Don't bother him.
We'll give him a job.
No, I don't think we have enough money.
No, we don't.
We could pay him.
We'll pay him $100 a podcast.
But no, he was so nice.
5 hours of work.
He was walking around in a little rhinestone cowboy hat.
Yeah, he seemed really nice. Yeah, but like
taking as many photos with fans as they wanted. It was so nice.
That's another thing that really pisses me off is that like now they're like, because I think this is like the crazier things. Like feel like even though we weren't necessarily like the biggest fans, like I still somewhat watch them.
I supported them through the fucking Creator Clash 1. We went to Creator Clash 2 and saw them kiss, which I think is also so shitty that they're being homophobic and using that as queer baiting. The fucking shit that pisses me off to no end. I can't believe that.
And I feel like that another thing pissed me off is that like they're now whatever things that they've like sunk their teeth into now has a little like inkling of like, oh, this, I don't feel good about this, which sucks because like Creator Clash 1 I really enjoyed, and like fucking it's a good thing that like that a bunch of people fought for charity, but now that I know back in the behind the scenes, like someone got hurt because of their like, you know, someone got fucking assaulted because one of their employees
at the same time,
and then they come back filled with concussions. Just
Thank
can't
God.
fucking
I was telling Josh this last time for Creator Clash 1, the first match when Matt got knocked the fuck out in 22 seconds. I was so disappointed because I thought like none of these YouTubers took it seriously, like took the training seriously, and we wouldn't actually get any good matches. You know? Because it just seemed like, I mean, when someone gets knocked out in 22 seconds, it's either that the other guy is an inhuman god or one guy didn't train at all. And so I looked at Matt and I remember, I don't think he locked eyes with me. Listen, I'm not going to be
claim it right now.
But I remember like seeing him and he looked in my direction and I remember being like, what the fuck? And
he looked disappointed.
He looked so sad that he let everybody down. Good,
yeah, base.
Good.
Base
I hope he feels that right now.
Yeah. He has let everyone down every day.
I've been feeling bad about that.
Now that's a weight off your shoulders.
Now it's a weight off my shoulders. I don't care. Because, I mean, now we just know that Dad is just a robot. A boxing robot.
Yeah, boxing machine, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
You know what's great, too, is that I think we're not above Super Mega Cast in the improv category yet.
No, it's probably. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. God, that's going to be so funny that day where it's going to be like Christmas. I run down the staircase.
Yeah.
The presents are on the chimney. And I'm just like, Sarah, look.
Yeah, well, look,
Super Mega is 55 and we're 54.
Oh my God.
We did it. We're better than 2 rape apologists.
God. I don't know. It's like it is a mixture of and what the
Jesus
fuck?
Christ, yeah.
Like it's a shock and it's not a shock at the same time.
Yeah, it's Schrodinger's cancellation. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. It's very. I guess the thing that gets me, and this is why it's like, and it's the worst like actions that a celebrity's done that I feel in like recent memory, like from the.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to discount Colleen Ballinger.
Colleen Ballinger fucking sucks. Fuck her. I'm not going to excuse any shit.
But people are so people now are like, oh, I'm gonna go watch Oni plays.
No, don't do that, guys.
Or
don't listen.
You know, these are the best duos, and it's like Game Grumps, Good Mythical Morning, and Smosh.
Yeah, and people are missing the point. Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know who they are, and people are also saying Game Grumps, they're not good. Yeah, I mean, sure, they've definitely been in controversies too.
Yeah,
but I read a tweet where somebody was like, "Yeah, fucking Aaron's Majora Mask rant. I'll never forgive him." And someone's like, being mad at a video game is not the same thing as being a rape apologist.
Yeah, people are so fucking
holy shit
crazy about it. Yeah. And I will say, yeah, and word of advice, don't fucking idolize us.
No.
Please don't put that burden on me.
Do we have to say the kill shelter, no kill shelter thing again?
Yeah, I'm gonna I'll do it for realsies.
Josh is gonna adopt a kitten at a no kill shelter and surrender it to a kill shelter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that kid. You guys don't know what I do behind the scenes.
Be careful or you'll end up in my podcast.
Yeah, be careful or you're... Yeah, exactly. Oh, here's something I can get canceled for. So,
yeah.
At work. End the sentence there.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny. I could, you know, that's my real cancellation is when I say one thing too many about my workplace and then management gets involved and it's like, Josh, you can't fucking say.
You can't fucking say that.
You can't say. I gotta censor that.
I'm not saying anything, so it's easier for you to edit this out.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Because I know you're going to edit this out.
I have to. Yeah. But no, fucking, I don't know. I guess it's, I don't know.
It fucked us up, actually.
It fucked us up. Yeah. It definitely, you know, it really ruined the vibe.
It did. Yesterday sucked ass.
Yesterday sucked. Yeah. I think yesterday was when we learned way more about it. And I don't know. I really, God, made a guy fucking steal our Uber Eats order.
Yeah, we ordered from Uber Eats. And this has happened multiple times to me at the, Josh did have.
And I apologize. And I apologize again to you, Sarah.
It's okay. Yeah. It's all right. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I started throwing punches and.
Yeah, he did. He punched a hole in the wall because he's the man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I talked a little bit about like, you know, it's the boys. It's the hanging with your boys. It's in
the solo podcast.
Yeah, in the solo pod. It's when I initially heard about it, it was just that they were harboring a rape apologist, and I was like, yeah, like that's such a shitty thing to say. And I don't mean to downplay it. Like, of course, no man should ever harbor. Like, if they find out one of their boys is a rapist, they shouldn't do that. But let's be real. It happens like all the time.
Yeah.
And every single time that I've known someone who is a sexual harasser, sexually, I don't know, inappropriate, and they have boys, and I'm like, bruh, this is what's going on. They protect that guy.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And, you know, that's just how the world is. And I mean, you know, men can go online and say, I'm a feminist, I'm this, I'm that, I believe in, you know, civil rights and these things, blah, blah, blah.
Simultaneously going on tour and like getting roofies. Like, yeah. It's very like.
Or roofing people, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. Like, still, like, I don't know. It's all fucking charade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fucking. It's annoying. It fucking sucks. I hate it. I don't know. You talked about this on the solo pod too, and I listened to it. But yeah, I've never. Oh God. Okay, so two things.
Yeah.
When I was in fucking what is it called? Fucking I had a film guy, and I've talked about him before.
Yeah.
And he had a friend, a female friend, that he helped cheat on her fiance long distance.
Yeah, so she had a long distance fiance in a different state, and they were friends, and they ended up having
together.
sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then bragged about it to me and then said, don't tell Sarah.
Yeah.
And that night, like we were texting, and I did eventually. I was that night. I was like, fuck, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you were like at a crossroads. Yeah. And I was also like, what's up? I was really pressuring you for it. Because it was like tea between us, because we were like, when are these two gonna fuck? Because they're obviously gonna
And then
fuck.
it happened, And then at first I was like, well, no, they didn't. And then the next day I pick you up to go to work.
And you immediately were like, "Oh my god,
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry they had sex.
They did.
Yeah,
I
like
didn't know.
this is. You were so upset lying to me.
Yeah, and I was like, God, because I don't. In reality, what I should have done, I should have called and been like, yeah, I didn't want. I don't know why I feel like it's weird when I type it out. I think that's another thing that I had.
Yeah, I think you wanted to tell me in person.
Because like because I'm a showman and
I literally. And the funniest thing was I could not care less that you lied. I was like, oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you owned up to it like immediately after, and also I could tell. Like,
yeah. I wasn't good at it.
Yeah, you were not very good at lying. It wasn't very shocking.
Yeah. So
I was gonna talk to you about it later. I was like, okay, I don't know. I feel like you lied. And then I probably would have been upset if you had been like, yeah, because then I would have had to like poke you and prod you.
Yeah, but I made it easy on you. Don't worry. I made it.
So I was like, okay.
Jesus, so that happened, right? And I think, that was like, I don't know, because I've never, and this is because I'm like a little freak, because I don't attach myself to people. Fucking like
in general,
yeah. Like I don't know, I will sell out anyone.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I feel that way too. I feel like if someone came to me and said like, "Hey, your friend is a pedophile or rapist," I'd be like, "Oh, not hanging out with them anymore."
Yeah,
it was very easy to do. But in Supermega, they housed that guy, told the victim, "Don't come over. We got your rapist here." And then when she was living with them and living out of her car and tried to get shit in, they iced her out and forced her on the street.
Yeah.
Which is so frustrating that they would rather house a rapist
than a victim. Yeah. Jesus. It's dumb.
You know they were being buddy-buddy with that guy.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But then while she's in the house, they're being rude to her. Because she was rude to Ryan at his birthday party.
Ah, boo fucking who. Crazy.
Also, like, listen, I was definitely a part of the Supermega that was like, oh my god, Ryan's so hot. All attraction is lost as soon as he was like, you were rude to me at my birthday party.
Yeah.
What?
God, that's such a, what a 14-year-old.
What the fuck?
14-year-old South Carolina fucking, Jesus. Absolutely ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Just disappointing. Just really.
I saw, this was the other thing. Rocco tweeted about Mitch McConnell dying publicly on live TV. He's not dead yet. I'm sorry, guys. Get your hopes up.
Fuck.
But Rocco tweeted about it, and then Matt, before he responded to the allegations, commented, "Time to stick to YouTube, buddy," as a joke to Rocco, because they had their like little beef, right?
Yeah.
And then immediately tweeted about like what's being said.
Yeah, I got to cancel my concert.
My last two shows.
My mediocre ass.
I hate his music so much. I've always done it, and I've been scared to say it because I'm a coward, but I don't like his music at all.
Very brave of you right now to... I only like one song.
You play one song all the time. I cringe every time it comes on.
I'm sorry.
It's okay,
sorry.
but I let you like your music,
Yeah, but also I already unliked it.
Yeah.
He dragged fucking Carol Benito into this. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
I thought I was just being a pretentious music person, but I just hate the melody. It's like, that's a bad way to start a song. Make a better melody. If I wrote that melody down in music college, my professor would come over to me and be like, yeah, that looks like shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If you wrote it down, it would look like shit. That's how you know it's bad music. Not the point.
Not the point, yeah.
But,
No, I think the main point we're trying to make is that Matt Watson and Ryan Mega are not third eye blind, and that's why
Well, also, let's not put Steven on a pedestal. The motherfucking magic man.
That's the one.
Stole Eve 6's girlfriend.
Yeah.
God, the lore. Little third eye blind lore.
God, I feel like I need to bring that up every time. But yeah, it's just God, so good. I'll put him up on a pedestal because he made the doot 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 song.
Doot doot doot.
So advice to content creators, don't harbor rapists.
Don't harbor rapists, don't say the N-word.
Don't write it
don't
either.
Harass your employees.
Believe victims.
Believe your friend. They were friends too, which is crazy.
Yeah. Throw anyone under the bus when they rape someone, you can throw people under the bus. You don't have to. Maybe your thumbnails will look a little different.
So
a little.
Also, make your own damn thumbnails. It's not hard to do.
Yeah.
Shit.
To be fair, I don't put any effort into thumbnails. I just put your frame, my frame.
Yeah.
Green bar. Purple bar.
I don't know. I mean,
not the point, but
don't have your employees in your house.
Don't live with your employees. Yeah.
Don't do that. Or if someone's living in your house, don't make them your employee.
Yeah.
Because then, there are multiple people saying that they were living there and then they were forced to clean it.
Yeah.
That's work.
That is work,
They're cleaning the office because you work there.
Yeah, and a maggot-infested fucking...
pay them, and then they weren't being paid because they were a guest. But then the people that are working on thumbnails are also living there, and are they being paid? I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah, fuck. Ridiculous. Crazy.
And then when Dom was saying was complaining about it and saying that it was vague, that the reason that he got fired, fucking Matt is in the DMs is saying y'all, what? He wasted his time for 2 months. He chose to be there. And it's but no.
He's being paid. And also you fucking harbored it. Fucking weirdo. I hate. This is
the lack of responsibility, lack of integrity.
Lack of thought. Lack of any bro, you want to save your magnum opus? Don't be a shitty person.
Be a fucking adult.
Be an adult, yeah. I want to state for the record, APWSTR is not my magnum opus. I love this podcast.
This is great. I love it. I think if it ended tomorrow, I would be happy. Not because I don't want to do it, but because we've had a lot of great experiences.
We made a good product, yeah. That's it, yeah.
It was successful.
A good product. That end of line.
End of line. I don't need it to be perfect.
This isn't No Country for Old Men.
It's not the Shawshank Redemption.
It's not the Shawshank Redemption.
It's not Citizen Kane.
It's not Blue's Clues.
Blue's Clues is pretty good. It's probably Steve.
It's not the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob. All right, come on.
There you go.
This is a dumb gay little podcast.
Yeah, it's a dumb little gay podcast, and that's it. That's it. We do the Reddits, and we continue.
I'm never if I will throw this podcast under the bus.
Yeah, if if one of us ends up getting canceled, yeah,
it's over.
Yeah, it's done. It's Jover.
Hashtag Jover. Yeah.
Hashtag Jover.
It's yep. All right, deserved it.
Done.
Got it. Cool. Sweet.
Done.
Yeah. Catch my new podcast, Joshland.
Joshland. I love Joshland.
Joshland.
You should totally do Joshland.
Fuck.
Joshland.
This is Joshland and thus spoke Zarathustra.
Zarathustra.
Yeah. That'll be both our solo podcasts.
Yeah. I'm laying the groundwork for when this ends. You know?
Exactly. Yeah. We're both all right, I see the divorce papers over there. We can both we'll still keep the partnership, but fuck me if we're married.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Come on. Gabagool.
Gabagool. I don't know.
Is it still subleasing on Megaphone when we're not together? Do you think they'll kick us off the platform? You guys aren't together anymore. Come on.
You ever think about how if we broke up and then I'm on, or you're one of us is on Tinder, or the next partner, we have to be yeah, I made 160 episodes of a podcast, 3-hour long podcast with my ex, and it's on YouTube for everyone to see, and that's what my job is.
Yeah.
I don't think
I'm still getting residuals from it. Yeah. I still make the TikToks best moment.
That's the first question someone asks you is, what do you do for work? Well,
I'm kind of riding off of this thing called a podcast.
And it's very popular, and
it's
everyone
like excessively popular, and
it was with my ex.
Yeah, so
I don't think anyone would date us.
So no head.
Yeah.
Bryce. God.
But yeah, I will do this forever.
Yeah,
I'll do this till the day I die.
Yeah.
I'll be 80 years old making YouTube videos.
Hell yeah. Oh, because you're a YouTuber.
But if YouTube is like, all right, too many pedophiles on here, shutting down, we would still make the podcast. We'd still
be making podcasts, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'd lose the pedophile gene that comes from the from the YouTube injecting, yeah. That's actually what happens when you get a YouTube partner.
Yeah.
The partner is the pedophile. Christ.
Oh, yo, fucking someone said that like Oni Plays is the next place that they're going because of Supermega.
No.
Yeah. And then they were like, yeah, and people are criticizing them for saying slurs, but I like that they're upfront about it.
I like my Let's Players to have integrity.
Like, what?
Integrity Farms.
What the
got fucking
like, yeah, they're obviously using them in a joke way. And I'm like, this is backwards.
Well, wait, hold on. Isn't half the reason why most of us are upset is because Matt and Ryan made homophobic jokes and we were all like, but they're doing it
in a jokey way, and then they do it for real.
Yeah, like, I don't know, man.
Like, obviously.
I think that's another thing that pisses me off is I try so goddamn hard.
Yeah.
When I'm joking. And I mean, let's be honest here. When I make jokes on their face value, yeah, some of them aren't that great. Yeah. But I'm definitely using them in a context to make fun of shitty guys.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that's another thing I've been thinking about, is like, you know, like how
our jokes kind of betray how we feel.
Yes. Yeah. And I think it would be very easy for someone to be like, well, I mean, you know, fucking Josh called a bunch of women dumb bitch whore wives.
Obviously he's misogynist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. And that's, I think, another reason for my solo pod on patreon.com/APWSTR. That's why I want to do that, is because I want to get better at making jokes in like the original craft of comedy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a comedian.
No, yeah.
I don't want to get on stage and do stand-up, but I want to get better at telling jokes.
Yeah.
In a way that it isn't like just dunking on people.
Yeah, exactly.
And being misogynist or being, you know, because we both liked edgy comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And over time, it's been kind of like the people that do edgy comedy have given up on it because the audience that they've attracted is not an audience that they want. And if they're, you know, a good person or not, if they're a bad person, they're like, yeah, exactly. I wanted all these bad people here. But, yeah, so I guess I just want to I want to get better at, like, you know, like a fucking, Norm Macdonald's a bad example because he did a lot of transphobic jokes too.
Yeah,
but,
especially near the end. Like, yeah.
But I mean, you know, his sort of type of joke where he's like, where he did it at the Bob Saget roast where he's like, your face is a flower.
A cauliflower.
You know, like that level of comedy where it's like, it's a comedian's comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I just don't, I want to get to I want to be good enough at comedy that I don't have to go to low-hanging fruit. You know what I mean?
That's fair. Yeah.
I think that's a fine pursuit. I don't think I'm trying to be more than who I am. You know what I mean? It's just it's like knitting.
Yeah.
It's just a skill.
Exactly. Yeah, you gotta.
And I feel like a lot of YouTubers, they rest on their laurels of people just like them for liking them and creating parasocial relationships.
Yeah.
And that's definitely a part of getting money on YouTube. Like, the parasocial relationship is needed to make money.
Yeah. And I don't know, apparently there are some studies that like parasocial relationships aren't the worst thing and they could be beneficial for people. But like I feel like it's a hard fucking line to walk. Like, you know.
I think definitely not like it's difficult to not groom someone.
No,
like
yeah,
that's not what we're saying.
No, yeah, I'm not saying that. Sorry. Let me rephrase. Don't take this shit out of context, you fucking asshole. I'll fucking kill you.
And
so
in my experience, it's very easy for a parasocial relationship to happen.
Yes.
And then to get into Toxicville.
Yeah.
To get like very quickly into, I'm sending you these messages. And then you're like, I don't know. And then I feel personally as a human being bad that I'm not responding because I'm like, do I respond and help this person? Or do I not? Or is that continuing the relationship? Or do I not respond?
Yeah.
And let them tailspin out, you know?
Yeah, right. And
and then I feel like I did it. And I'm just making content.
Yeah, exactly. You just want to make a little jokey little YouTube thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I've started, ever since the Colleen Ballinger thing, I've been thinking more about my relationship with fans and trying to be more responsible. Because, I used to like respond to DMs and shit. And I used to go real deep into it. Like, I gotta have full ass conversations with people.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I don't really want to do that as much.
Yeah. And I even like recently, because a couple of things on Twitter, like apparently people were DMing me and saying like, thank you for the podcast and stuff. And I like left it there for a while, and I was like, do I respond? Do I not respond? Because they are saying a nice thing.
I'll say like, thank you.
Yeah, and I said thank you. And I feel like it's hard.
That's fine.
Yeah, and I feel like it's very difficult to like, I don't know, because like
where's the line?
Yeah, where's the line? Yeah. Well, it's fucking like don't groom, don't fucking
Yeah, obviously, but
don't sex fans too.
Yeah,
like,
and we're not being apologists for that. That's definitely like across the line. But
yeah.
I can definitely see like somebody thinking I'm friends with them because we had a conversation on Twitter.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
And part of that is our fault, because we had a conversation with them.
Yeah.
So then they would idolize us,
Yeah.
But also, if you just post shit on YouTube and people comment and you never acknowledge them, you're not going to make money.
Yeah, right.
That's kind of the deal.
It's horrible. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, YouTube is predisposed to create parasocial relationships.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's just real.
Yeah.
That's just like that's actually
our
what it is.
hell-safe social networking environment that we've crafted ourselves into.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I want to just become a podcaster, not a YouTuber, because I don't want to go to MagFest.
MagFest? Wait, what the fuck's
Meet and Greet Fest?
Oh, okay, yeah. No.
I don't want to do like a $1,000 Patreon. You can come to my house and hang out with me. Like, I'm not doing that. It's if we go to a convention or it's going to be for a live show.
Yeah, it's going to be a live show or like be on a panel or something.
Yeah.
Invite us to panels. Do it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not here to like,
not here to fucking be friends. I'm here to make money.
I'm here to make money, bitch. But no, I care about our fans though, because you can't not care about your fans.
Yeah,
I do care about them, and I want to make the best content available for them. And I like creating communities where they can like speak to each other and have.
Yeah,
like
I get
our
that.
Discord is really cool.
Yeah, because they can talk to each other.
Yeah,
not me.
And comment sections, and I like interacting with the audience for content. But yeah, I'm not gonna go and hire one and they're gonna live in my house.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's never gonna fucking God, no. Yeah. And also I think it's part of the reason, I think it's another reason why we don't do that many listener stories anymore.
Yeah.
On top of the fucking, because like I don't know, I'm not.
Mostly I don't want other people to get their little grubby hands on your story.
Yeah.
But also sometimes it's here's my entire life story.
And I'm like,
and all of my trauma. I want to hear what you guys say.
Yeah.
And that can get really mentally taxing for me because I'm just a guy. I'm just a little guy.
I'm just a little guy trying to be funny. Haha.
Yeah, and I got my own shit too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We all have our own shit, and so I think it's healthy to recognize that and to keep boundaries in a relationship.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that did not happen with Supermega, and then also they were pieces of shit.
And they were just pieces of shit, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All for American Truck Simulator.
Jesus.
How fucking dare they? You know, okay, you know other thing I'm pissed off
you
about? I
love
love American Truck Simulator. I would never play it on stream. Because why
boring
the
as
fuck
shit.
would It's boring.
Yeah.
I'm not that fucking entertaining.
Right.
That I can't, you know, like fucking okay, God, man. This is parasocial time for me. Drawfee, they do play American Truck Simulator, but that was for like a trans charity. So good for them. At least one fucking place that hasn't been canceled yet, because I'm gonna say Drawfee's great, and tomorrow they're gonna be like a fucking satanic cult.
Yeah, watch.
Yeah, drinking Kool-Aid.
Anyway, whatever. I don't know. Starkit's prophecy. We're gonna finish it. It's gonna be gone.
What a week. What a podcast.
What a week.
Jam-packed.
Star-studded.
You know, things that are ending this week. Starkit's prophecy.
Supermega.
Supermega.
3 things that are ending. Lots and lots of endings.
Lots of endings. This podcast.
It's gonna
end. It's over. It's gonna come out next week.
This is the last one.
I killed a man.
In 1997.
I'm gonna go kill a man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go kill a man so I can get canceled.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. All right, we're ending this. We're fucking ending this.
It's gonna be done.
It's fucking thank God. We can take a fucking week off of this stupid fucking fanfiction shit.
No, I'm gonna put a poll up to see which fanfiction people want. That's gonna happen next
so
week.
Angry.
You think I'm gonna make up something to talk about? I got a whole solo pod now to talk about shit by myself. The fuck?
Gee, thanks. Gee, fuck me, I guess. All right.
Okay, no.
So now I gotta do the labor of going on Twitter, purposely not calling it its new website now because it's awful.
It'll always be Twitter.
It'll always be Twitter. Yeah, especially when someone else fixes it.
Alrighty,
Jesus. Ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's finish this. How many chapters? Like 3?
2.
Oh, it is 2? Oh, sweet. Awesome.
Technically 1 chapter and then an update.
Okay, sweet.
So this is technically the last chapter.
Okay, sweet. Let's end it. End this all.
Chapter 34.
End game.
Back to the clan.
That does not sound good. I know that they've been called clans this whole time, but it does. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Coming back after a week and hearing all this talking about South Carolina a bunch.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Ruining the ending. Thanks, Josh.
I'm sorry. I can't fucking win.
Ashkit, what are you doing here? Asked Gleamstar. She didn't see any reason for him to be there right now, but she couldn't help but feel scared. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff about to happen. So, is that what that confused face means? Oh. I had to read the entire paragraph to get this sentence right. Okay, that's fine. The sentence is, I'm taking a CKT. But it's actually meant, I'm taking a kit, said Ashfur. And he grabbed Tiger Kit and walked away. You rejected me, so now I'm going to get my revenge on you by raising your kit to be evil. No. No, yelled the clan. They couldn't believe that Ashfur would do such a thing. Not if I can help it, roared Fluff Kit, and he flew toward Ashfur with his claws open. You're not taking my brother alive. Fucking Jesus, dramatic. Also, Fluff Kit was just born. Yeah, so like how the fuck? Very, very well. I mean, born from Jesus. So like, come on. Yeah. All the cats in the clan, including Stargleam and Jasper, watched in amazement as the little Fluffy Kit began to attack Ashfur. Not my brother, Fluffy Kit yelled as he attacked Ashfur with his claws, making the cat bleed. But even though he was hurt, Ashfur still managed to drag Tiger Kit off, even though the Tiger Kit was protesting. Fluffy Kit fell down and started to cry. It's okay, said Stargleam and Jazz Song as they came to comfort the kit. I'm sure he will get back to us eventually. I mean, he's your brother, and if he's anything like you, then he's a very good fighter. But Fluffy Kit wailed loudly anyway. His wail was so loud that it almost sounded like a trumpet. It was so loud that a bunch of cats ran to see what was going on. Among them was Firestar. What? And that's the end. That's it? That was the end. That's it? Wow. I don't know why we expected satisfaction. Yeah. Anyway, here's the next one. It's the last one. It's like a tiny little update. Yeah. So why did it end there? Why? This one's called Very Important Message. Very Important Message. Let's go. Hey guys. It's officially 12:03 a.m. on December 24th, Christmas, where I live. And I thought that since it's everyone's favorite holiday, I would write a Christmas special. Some people said I should.
Okay.
But before that, I have a different version of the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's called Star Gleam, the Purple Cat.
That's not the same. That's not the same syllables. It's not going to work.
So then there is then there's a song.
Is it like actually? Is it
like
just the lyrics?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Star Gleam the Purple Cat was a very purple cat, and if you ever saw her, you would even say she's fat. All the other cats used to laugh and call her names. They never let poor Star Gleam join in the kitty games.
What the fuck? This is really depressing, actually.
Then one of gathering, Blue Star came to say, Stargleam with our fur so bright, won't you lead the gathering tonight? Then all the kitties loved her. They shouted out with glee, Stargleam the Purple Cat, you'll go down in history.
Yeah, that as well. That you will go down in history.
Okay, now here's the special.
Okay.
Spotted Leaf came down from the sky to appear to Jay Feather in a dream. She told him that Dawn Sparkle will have a kit and her name must be Stargleam. Jay Feather asked how this was supposed to happen since she hadn't done you know what with Dawn Sparkle at that point.
You know what?
Yellowfang replied, trust in Star Clan and they won't lead you wrong. So then Dawn Sparkle and Jay Feather went around for a while when the baby started to come. So they went to an inn, but the innkeeper wouldn't let them stay there. So they went to a barn instead, and the other animals gathered around to see the birth. And then Starkit was born. And then there was a really bright star above them, and then Lionheart, Blue Star, and Yellowfang. What are you doing here? Said Dawn Sparkle. And they just said, we're here to see baby Jesus Kit.
Well, all our jokes are now true.
That's
all jokes
so
are true
good.
now, apparently.
Well, yeah,
Jesus,
she said it was Jesus.
I know, but you know, it's not it's good to have confirmation right at the end, you know, just a nice little another cherry on top of the cherry-proof sundae, you know. Okay,
come see her then, said Dawn Sparkle, and they all came over to her. They also gave her gold, Frankenstein, and myrrh.
A gold Frankenstein and myrrh, dude? Hell yeah. I like gold Frankenstein.
This is our saver, said Blue Star. We know it. We see it in the stars. Starkit will be Jesus. How do they know what Jesus is?
Jesus still exists in this world.
To the cat.
A cat opened up the Bible one time because someone just laid it out in the forest. Meow, meow, meow.
Bro, if there are still...
The Book of Job. Meow, meow, meow.
There are still warrior cat forums. I want to go on one as a troll and make a cat that's like super knowledgeable about the Bible.
Bible kit.
And it's just like, I can't murder. It's one of the 10 commandments.
Jesus
That'd be
Christ.
So funny. Okay. And then it's another song.
God, fucking so many goddamn songs.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn king. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn king. Yeah, they're in Bethlehem this whole time. This all happened in Bethlehem. The forest was there the entire time. No one, I mean, listen, we don't know where the forest is.
God damn, fucking ridiculous. Fuck this shit. Why did we do this? Fuck this shit. What's the last? Come on, there's gotta be. Come on, this is.
I copied the lyrics since I didn't know the song. You don't know the song? Bro, I haven't been to church in fucking decades.
And he seems like such a not pro, but like Christian ass fucking like.
Yeah.
God.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Webmaster's note. It's unclear to me if this last line is copy pasted or whomever Dark Roses actually is just broke character. Okay.
That's true.
Thanks.
Yeah. Damn.
There you go. And that's it. And then it's the ad on Wattpad where the guy fucks the girl.
Oh my god. Well, now I'm horny. Josh approved.
That's what sex sounds.
Yeah, sounds like. Yeah.
Okay.
Did we get anything out of that?
No. I think we lost listeners.
That's fair. Yeah, I think, that, yeah. It's over. It's Jover. Dude, it's Jover.
My favorite thing about the Warrior Cats fandom is when they write shit like that, they have the name they have to name it something dramatic because it's a fan fiction.
Yeah.
So like I see 2 of these, but
don't say them because then people are gonna be like, read that one. Don't.
I have to say them for the joke that I'm gonna say.
Okay, all right, fine.
But it's like the image that they have the book cover that they have to make is just a photo of a little kitty cat. So this one's named like Prisoner, and there's just this little guy.
Oh, it's just a little cat. Yeah. Prisoner.
Rain Claw's revenge.
Yeah.
And it's just like a little guy in the forest.
Ah, that's cute.
It's just like a little guy.
Christ.
It's done.
It's done.
We don't have to do that ever again.
Never.
I actually feel a great deal of relief.
Yeah, Jesus, it's over. God, we could end the show here on a high note. The happiness that we don't have to do this ever again.
Yeah.
We could.
Or I'm going to make a poll on YouTube and you put in the comments.
I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
You put in the comments.
This podcast is
you put in the
draining.
Poll. Whatever.
My life force is going away with every sentence, every word of a fan fiction that we have to read.
So anyway, if you want to kill Josh, put a fan fiction recommendation in the poll that I'm going to make.
Send a piece of paper with a piece of fan fiction to our address. Dox our house, Sarah. Right now, do it. So what do we learn, Sarah? What do we learn about Warriors Cats? Warriors Cats.
I already knew everything, so we learned about the Dark Forest.
There was a Dark Forest, yeah.
Hell Clan.
Hell Clan.
Satan Clan.
Satan Clan.
Satan Clan is new. They made it.
They made it. So
Satan
now
Clan.
It's there. It's for realsies. Yeah. Jesus Clan.
Jesus. Starkit is Jesus.
There are commandments. You can't be gay except you can be now.
Yeah, because the author is gay now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a fucking waste of time.
I think you said that about the Wolf story too.
Yeah.
Wolf story made us money.
It'll never what?
The Wolf story made us money.
Wolf story it's not make us. Yeah, it wasn't a waste of time. This is unusable.
Are you excited, Josh, to make the mega compilation of all the Starkits?
No. Because it's going to be way fucking longer. And it's going to be way less of me reacting to it because at some point I just gave up.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, I really hate this.
The people want it, though. Put it in the comments if you really want it. Please. If you want us to
make
Josh do this.
In your fucking Spotify feed, however fucking long it is, at too long.
Yeah.
Megaphone's like, you can't put more than one ad on it.
We don't get any money from it?
No money from it. Not at all. YouTube's like, oh, we're actually going to demonetize it. Because actually...
it's got Jesus in it. I don't know.
Yeah, because YouTube hates conservative Christianity.
YouTube hates Jesus?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. It's not like those fucking religious nuts get to fucking do whatever they want. Jesus. Yeah. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my goddamn fucking mind on the show.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing blow. That's what I'm gonna get canceled for.
Just all the crazy shit you get up to.
Yeah, it's just I need something.
Anyway, do you want to do ads now?
Yeah, I want to make some fucking money. Yes.
Okay.
Are you ready? Hi, everybody. Motherfucking break. With Josh and Sarah from the show. You're still watching those same shows, just an ad break.
That was good. Okay.
That was good enough. All right. If you're enjoying this podcast so far, are you enjoying this podcast so far?
Hold on.
Think about it. Yeah, think about it. Process. Process your feelings and your emotions right now and think about it.
Yeah.
All right, you enjoying it?
It's pretty good.
Well, if you're also enjoying it, listener, you should go over to YouTube and like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell if you're watching over there. And if you're on Apple or Spotify, rate us 5 stars.
Oh my God.
And don't forget to share. Just share it.
Share it around.
Share it around.
Show your dad.
Spread the good gospel of
Show,
APWSTR.
your favorite cousin.
Yeah. Your cool cousin. Yeah.
Not the other one.
Yeah, fuck that one. We all have that one.
We know. It's like
Greg.
You don't dislike him.
But they're not going to get it. They're not going to vibe with it.
They're not going to vibe with it. You know, he's always a little off.
Yeah, send us your DM, your Dungeon Master. See if they're cool or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to help support the podcast financially, there's a couple ways to do it.
Yeah.
You can go over to patreon.com/APWSTR for $1 a month or more.
And we also have a free 7-day trial
for the $1 and $3 tiers. There's a couple of suggested tiers that we have available for you. $1 is the bare minimum. $3 helps out a lot. $5 and $10 are especially great. You're being generous, and we give you your name at the end of the episodes as well as in the credits.
Yes.
I apologize to patrons. Last week, I accidentally used an earlier version of it, and I did not mean to.
But
Sorry.
you did update the description.
Yeah,
so
the description should be
thanked.
good. Yeah,
it's just in the description.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you want to go over there, you get exclusive content, ad-free releases, and usually an early release.
And also exclusive content, which is like the nega episodes of my solo
podcast.
Yeah, and those will never go live.
Yeah, so those will be there
those
forever.
Are only in Patreon.
Even the Matt Damon podcast might eventually one day.
May someday go live, but in the
meantime,
future.
Yeah.
But we're doing a Matt Damon episode this week.
Yeah.
Extra Patreons, which we do before we record this.
Yeah.
I started doing a fireside chat where you have access to, ask us questions or provide suggestions. So about the channel and about the Patreon too.
And also on Discord as well. Those are available. You get access to our Patreon only Discord.
Mm-hmm.
And basically
it's fun in there. We're very supportive of each other.
Exactly. Yeah. So go check that out. If you do not want to or do not have the ability to do a subscription, you can go over to buymecoffee.com. It's only $3 a coffee. Buymecoffee.com/APWSTR. And we'll say whatever you want to say.
Also, once the Matt Damon, Sarah versus Matt Damon comes out this week, we're going to be scheduling the Dogma stream.
Yeah.
Because that's the next movie that we have to watch is Dogma. So if you are like, hey, listen, I really fucking want to watch Dogma, that's only going to happen in our Patreon Discord. And if you want to be there for the scheduling, go there now.
Yeah.
So that once I make the post, you're able to put in your 2 cents about when you need to.
Exactly.
When you're available to watch.
Yeah. So buymecoffee.com/APWSTR. We'll say whatever you have to say when you buy us a coffee. Coffees are $3. You can buy us as many coffees as you want.
Yep.
And we have a few coffees. And some of you, and if you don't want us to say anything, but you want to compliment us, just let us know. Just say we don't want to read it. We'll still appreciate the coffees. I know someone did that this week.
Yes.
And I still want to say thank you to them.
Yeah.
We got 4 people that had coffees, and I think 1 person doesn't want it today. So I think we have 3 we got to read. 3 that we got to read.
3 that we got to read.
All right. So Caitlin bought a coffee. Thank you, Caitlin.
Thanks, Caitlin.
Hey, Josh and Sarah. I'm a new listener, and I found you guys on TikTok, and I'm so glad I found this podcast. It's amazing. I love listening to y'all when I work out or drive to work, lol. You'll never believe this, but I listened to the Clapping is Fun podcast with the Reddit Am I the Asshole for Clapping to the Friends theme song, and I made my boyfriend listen to that segment. After I did, and we all laughed at the Applebee's part.
Nice.
Well, today we were at El Pollo Loco having lunch around 1 p.m., and guess what song came on? The fucking Friends theme song.
Yeah, dude.
We looked at each other and remembered the segment, and he clapped during that part. Fuck him.
Good for him. Good for
Fuck him. I then proceeded to say, I get that guy's wife, lol. Sorry, Sarah. I know you like the clapping.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn
1-0, Josh,
God
Sarah.
Damn it. 1-1, because the boyfriend listened to it and then was like, yeah,
didn't
clapping
buy
is
us a
fun.
coffee. He didn't give us any fucking money, dude. Yeah, goddamn fuck yeah. That's a point for me, baby.
No, that's a point for me too.
Point.
I got someone to clap at the Friends theme song. That's a point for me.
And I got someone to hate the person that clapped at the theme song. They're breaking up
relationships.
Yeah, 1 point to Josh.
One point to Sarah,
mark it
too.
at home in your journals. 1 to Josh.
To both of
Josh.
us. 1 to both. 1 to both.
At least Josh.
At least Josh.
1 point to Josh. Don't you fucking forget
1 to both, goddammit.
Okay. I think this one is one that they want me to read. Okay, cool. Mia bought us 5 coffees. Thanks,
Mia.
Hi, Josh and Sarah. I found you through TikTok and loved your clips so much that I now listen weekly on Spotify.
Oh my gosh, thank
you for adding great content to my weekly routine. I'm sorry your content keeps being stolen, and I hope this helps out at least a little bit. Keep being awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it.
Yes.
And I'm not reading this one, and I'll probably read this one. Tori, they, them bought 3 coffees. Thank you again.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. Me again, I don't have too much new to say, but I got paid less and wanted to show a little more support. One of my new favorite podcasts. Also, I've wanted to say that I've been listening back to some of the older episodes. Whenever Sarah speaks about her experiences with her mother, I finally feel like someone sees the bullshit I still put up with on a day-to-day. And I think that means a lot to me. I'm already a lesbian. But still respectfully gay for Sarah. Josh, have a respectful fist bump.
Nice.
That's 2 for Josh. 2 points for Josh. Put that in your. But
it's not a point for someone to be gay for me.
Because everyone's gay for you, Sarah.
Yeah. So put 1,000,000 points. Put 7 billion points on me. Every human being.
So 7 billion to 2.
Yeah.
God, fuck. Damn it.
But
shit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We appreciate the copies.
And I'm very glad that me talking about my shitty mom experiences has helped out so many people too. I've seen that a couple of times and it makes me happy.
Yeah.
To know that at least people are talking about it. Because I feel like when that I know from personal experience talking about it, people are like, sheesh. And then they move on. And then you're like, thanks. Don't feel validated here. Cool.
Me. She's talking about me. I walk away.
Josh, yeah.
I go to the gym.
Yeah, you go, damn, that's crazy. I'm going to Planet Fitness.
Oh, Sarah's talking about her mom. treadmill.
Yeah.
But no, I'm happy that I appreciate it.
No, I'm very glad.
Become a channel member, and you'll also get you won't get access to the Patreon stuff, but you will get your name at the end of the podcast as well.
That is very true.
And check out our gaming channel.
It's
in the description. Go check it out.
We've been doing Story of Seasons, but we did
do some one-offs this week. We're gonna put them out soon.
Yeah.
Not
this week, but next week.
Yeah, next week, whatever week.
Yeah,
that's our show.
That's our show.
That's our show.
That's the end.
Fuck Reddit. Here's the Reddit segment.
The only thing that people want.
Yeah.
And we're not doing it.
Yeah, fuck the fans.
Fuck them.
Anyway, here's the Reddit segment. Bye. Enjoy the podcast.
Can I do another ending?
No. We cannot do another ending.
I cannot have you around here screwing things up.
But yeah, thank you all for watching so far.
Guys.
And please enjoy the rest of the podcast.
Yeah.
And now, Reddit. Welcome to the Reddit segment.
Welcome.
Yeah, because I had to cut out that because that was too hot for TV.
Too hot for TV.
What happened? Whoa.
Yeah, wow.
Whoa, what happened?
Ooh, you don't know.
You don't know. You don't fucking know.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, sorry. This is Reddit. I'm ready.
Reddit.
All right, okay.
Okay. Am I the asshole for kicking my daughter out because she hasn't found a job since moving in? Get ready to be infuriated.
Hell, good. Okay, I'm ready. I'm excited. Okay. Yeah.
Names changed for privacy.
Not gonna help you.
My daughter has not picked up any of my or my husband's calls over this. Were we wrong to have handled it this way? My daughter, Amy, 24 female, graduated university a couple of years ago and has had several part-time jobs since then. She would work for a few months, quit, and look for another job which has better pay. What a mood. Me too.
Same, yeah. So
Sarah
far, it
too.
makes sense, yeah.
At the end of last year, she asked if she could move in with us, both in our 40s, so she could save money and look for a job in the field she graduated in. That sounded good to us, so we agreed. We did not expect any kind of rent or money from her at the time, simply that she would find a job.
Okay.
However, it's almost August, and she has not found a job yet. We asked about her job hunt, and she said she was still looking and has not had any offers post-interview. I feel tricked and lied to. Because
what?
Because surely she would have found a job by now. It's been months.
It's not like the economy's shit right now. And also COVID just happened. And also, no, fuck you already. Yeah.
She did say university, so I feel like maybe she's not in the U.S.
Oh, yeah, true.
Like maybe in the UK.
Well, it's not good anywhere right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's like, but obviously it's hard. She has also never mentioned going to any interviews, and it felt like she was lying to keep living here.
Why? Why do you just assume that?
Exactly. Her field is one that is looking for more women to join the workforce. She has been living here for months to essentially do nothing.
I mean, I know the field's saying that they want more women. Doesn't mean they're actually doing it. Come on. Yeah. You fucking freak.
So I talked with my husband, and we both agreed it would be best for her to live with her aunt, my husband's sister, as she works in the same industry as the one my daughter graduated in.
Why don't you just ask for help? Do a little bit of fucking
because I don't want my daughter to live with me.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, fair.
Maybe she could learn some things that will help her get a job quicker. We then told Amy that she needed to move out to her aunt's while she looks for a job because it's clear she isn't doing enough here and her aunt could help. She was upset, immediately asked that if she contributed to some of the bills, she could stay, but we said no.
Whoa, what? Why not?
And it was time for her to get more serious about applying for jobs. She said nothing and packed her bags and left. We tried calling her today to ask her how her aunt's house is. She lives an hour's drive away and did not answer us. Instead, she sent us a spreadsheet/tracker of sorts, which detailed job roles, application links, dates, and stages of application where multiples at interview. I immediately felt guilty and tried to call her again. She will not pick up, and her aunt sent my husband a text asking us to respect Amy's privacy while she stays with her. Were we assholes here?
Yeah, obviously.
We tried doing what was best.
No, you didn't.
Nope.
You didn't try. You said fuck off. That's not trying.
She offered to pay bills.
She even offered to pay bills, and you're like, nah.
No, get out of my
Your
house.
money's not good here. Sorry,
I need
get
you
out.
to be a slave to capitalism first.
Yeah, you gotta. Sorry.
Come on.
God, that's crazy. It's weird because at first you were trying to be supportive, but then you're like, nah, I'm bored.
I can understand a parent being like, my fucking 30-year-old son is living with me and he doesn't have a job and he just eats all my groceries.
But
and it's becoming a strain on me financially to have to continue to do it because I didn't plan for this.
Yeah.
I can understand that, and even then that's a communication problem, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But it's not terrible to be 30 and living with your parents. I don't think it's awful.
No, I don't think it's bad either. No, I don't know. I feel like God, it's just like you're a parent. You're a parent.
I think even the idea of moving out of your parents' house is kind of an individualist idea. Yeah,
and it's very American too, for sure. Yeah. Because I mean, we've, suburbia and shit like that, where everyone gets, their own home. You make your own family,
4-bedroom home.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just not feasible.
Yeah, and it's a fallacy. It's a nightmare dream.
In other cultures, people live with their parents for the rest of their fucking lives.
Yeah, and that's fine.
That's normal until you get married and move out. But that's fucking normal.
Yeah, a lot of people think, oh, you're 18. Get the fuck out.
Get out of here.
Go to college, maybe. Go to the military. Just get the fuck out of my house.
For some obscure, you proving yourself reason, it's good to be an independent person. And because I don't know, children that live with parents are mooches or something, or parenting stops at 18. And I've fully come around on that. I think that whole idea is shitty.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think
if your child wants independence and wants to go live on their own,
that's cool. Thing. Yeah,
whatever.
And if you decide to be a shitty parent, your child should be able to be like, I don't want to talk to you ever again. I think that's fair. Yeah. But I think if you're a decent parent, not even necessarily good, decent parent, you're gonna be there for life. You're gonna fucking it's a life,
Yeah, it's parenting. I think in general, when you have a kid, you should recognize that parenting doesn't stop at 18.
No,
you're gonna continue to be a parent.
Yeah, Why are we so quick to throw away shit that we birth? Yeah,
it's so weird, that idea. I don't know. But yeah, this fucking you're crazy.
It's crazy because also having the proof of I've been interviewing, and you just think you're not doing shit,
and then all of a sudden you immediately assumed that your child is mooching off of you.
Crazy. Your own child mooching.
You probably have known her you've known her for her whole life.
Yeah.
And you've gotten to this point where...
She was mooching, let's be fair, from the ages of 0 to 18,
That is
mooched
true.
My breast milk, mooched my...
I had to pay for a damn college and...
She was mooching off of me when I walked her to the bus stop.
I know. I fucking clothed her and put her in a home.
Yeah, what a mooch.
What a mooch.
Never paid rent.
I hated doing that shit. Never paid rent.
Never
even
even
as a child.
thought about getting a job at 7.
Dude, there was a Reddit story that I couldn't find after I read it that I was like, oh my God, I want to read this on the podcast. But it was this lady that her 20-year-old daughter was living with her, and she was going to go buy a home, and she convinced she couldn't afford it unless her daughter paid her rent. So she was between either a 4-bedroom home or a 2-bedroom home.
Mm-hmm.
And the 4-bedroom home, she convinced her daughter to pay rent for her for 5 years to afford the home because she had a 5-year mortgage, and then she could sell the home. So she did that, and then her daughter got a boyfriend and was like, I'm going to move out. And then the mom was like, no, you're not allowed.
Jesus.
But her daughter's name wasn't on the lease. The money that she put up, she doesn't get any equity in the home.
Yeah, so what the fuck? Yeah.
I am
Why'd
unsure.
you become your own daughter's landlord?
Exactly.
What the fuck?
I don't think they signed a contract, so technically her daughter can leave at any point in time.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But she was like, I can't believe my daughter would do this to me. And everyone was like, you pressured your 20-year-old
to pay off your mortgage. Basically.
For nothing in return.
Yeah, not even like, Jesus, that fucking sucks.
I know.
Even my mom, when she got, we moved into a townhouse and she paid for it and had, I think my older sister pay for it. But she got a portion of the sale because her name was on the fucking
because she gets equity.
Yeah, she got equity from it, and she was able to, fucking I don't know. I'm very fortunate because my family is, and I make jokes about my family a lot, but
they're smart about house.
They're smart about house buying. They're a lot more. I feel like we're a lot more not individualistic. We're very much like.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Yeah, I think you're more close knit than
most families, I guess.
Yeah. Which is nice.
Yeah, but we're not so close that like it's weird. But like, I don't know. Like we're a lot more collaborative, I think.
Yeah.
And smarter about shit. You know what I mean?
I fully believe if I didn't cut off my mom and I was still with my family, my mom still would have moved back to Atlanta, and I would be here alone.
I actually, I agree with that. Yeah.
And if I called my uncle or my aunt, they'd be like, "What's up? Are you dead? Like, what are you in the hospital? What's happening?"
What's happening? Yeah.
And they would never call me. And I fully believe that 100%. I think the only thing that would happen is my mom would call me and harass me every day.
That is true.
Which is mostly the reason I don't talk to her.
Oh yeah, same. Yeah.
That would suck.
Blocked her on everything. Yes. Yeah. Jesus. God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that parent though. Fuck that. Fuck those parents. I feel guilty though now.
That's a good reason to have a kid is have someone that's going to pay off your mortgage that you can guilt trip.
Oh, okay. So we should. All right, let's go have a kid now.
We can have a kid, raise them to the point where they can go and be a child labor. Child labor.
Get them a job at Publix.
Get them a job.
Make them work up the fucking ranks.
Yeah, and then they can pay us rent. So
yeah. God, ridiculous. Solved it though. All right, it's Sheets time. Time to open up hashtag Google Sheets. Hashtag Google. Hashtag
Google.
Sheets.
Hashtag Sheets.
Hashtag Reddit post updated. Which one am I gonna start off with? It's always
when someone
hard.
hacks our fucking Google Drive account and they get into the Google.
Oh, that's when we get canceled. My skeleton's in the closet.
Yeah, and our Google Sheets form.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like this story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I gotta start with this one. Guys, I'm sorry. I gotta apologize every week. Just know I don't care.
Okay.
Just know I don't give a shit about anyone's health, especially mine. I don't give a fuck.
I feel like I'm the listener and I'm like, read the damn story, please.
Shut the fuck. Okay. I'm sorry. Is it okay? I'm so sorry.
Telling your girlfriend to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. I want to read my story.
I swear to God.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
We have fun here. We have fun here. Okay. All right, good. Okay, so guys, just don't do the math on this one. Don't do the math.
For real about
Don't
this?
do the math, guys.
Jesus Christ.
Am I the asshole for telling my daughter to, quote, screw off?
Okay.
I, 45 male, have a 12 female daughter with my 30 female wife. Don't do the math. Don't do the math. Sarah, I see you doing the math. Don't do it. Don't do it. My daughter is my moon and my stars, and I love her more than I love myself.
She had the kid.
Yeah.
That's not the before part.
I'm sorry.
18 and 35?
33 knocking up 18. That's the Am I the Devil?
33 knocking up 18.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Knocking up 18. Not even the before part.
Yeah, not even the before part. Don't.
Okay. Go ahead. Go.
My daughter is my moon and my stars, and I love her more than I love myself. However, I was nervous to have her because of the inevitable, quote, reproductive health talk. I confessed my worries to my wife, and she agreed I would never have to indulge in those types of conversations in the future. Here's the issue. For background, I am a recovering alcoholic and substance abuser. The other day, I was feeling significantly worse, so I decided to get myself to a meeting. Okay. Then my daughter walks down the stairs with tears in her eyes. Her mom was not home. She got her, quote, Shark Week. I was too stressed out to deal with her, so I told her there were pads in the bathroom and walked out the door. My daughter ran out behind me and was in full of tears, asking what was happening and how to solve it.
Oh my God.
I told her to wait till her mom gets home. She doesn't like this answer and kept asking me questions. I told her to, quote, screw off and got in my car. Honestly, I'm so surprised I even have to explain myself. I feel like I am not in the wrong for this, and in fact, I'm more upset with my wife for not properly educating her about this. Am I the asshole?
If any of you motherfuckers in the comments are like, well, he set a boundary. I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna punch you.
Who are you, fucking Jonah Hill, assholes? Jesus.
Excuse you. He's the father of this child, and he can't talk to her about periods.
Yeah, there's an edit.
He refuses to parent.
Refuses to parent.
There's an edit.
There's one edit.
I'll listen to the edit.
All right, you ready?
Go ahead.
For everyone coming from my neck saying I got a minor pregnant, my wife was a consenting adult. She was 18 when my daughter was conceived. Please stop making comments about our relationship style.
You're at least a groomer because you had to know her before then,
For
right?
sure, yeah. Or you don't know anything about how babies are made because you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, because you don't want to do the reproductive rights talk.
Yeah.
But then so oh my God. Okay, so you fucking got an 18-year-old pregnant.
That's our base level. That's the ground.
You fucking 18-year-old.
That's the foundation right
she
here.
She gets pregnant. She comes to you.
The house.
It's a girl eventually.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I don't know if I want to do that. You, the fucking evil 33-year-old.
Yeah.
I don't think I fucking want to do that shit. Cause then I gotta talk to her about her period. I would rather get an abortion. Cause that's the other option.
Yeah. He doesn't know anything about reproductive health, but he knows he can stop it.
But also, don't you learn the gender of the baby past the time when you can have an abortion?
I don't know. Actually,
I don't know either, because I didn't also have the reproductive rights talk, so who knows?
My dad just threw me away.
I fucking hate this goddamn country.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Screw off.
Screw off to your own daughter. Because I can't do it. Can't do it.
I'm at a fucking loss for words. I'm like, how evil can you be?
Yeah.
How much of a self-centered jackhole can you fucking be?
Knocking up teenagers. Fucking not taking any responsibility for your own kid.
And you know this guy is talking about it with his fucking coworkers, and they're just like, now I gotta deal with you. Yeah, I have to deal with you. I have to deal with you, the horrible person who did this.
Spreadsheet mill fucking over the water cooler. Yeah, my fucking bitch wife is just...
My fucking bitch daughter was like,
My bitch 12-year-old daughter was like, I'm having my period. And I was like, I'm not dealing with this. Am I right, bro? And he's waiting for a high five that's never going to come.
And then they're just like...
Because even the guys are going to be like, that's your daughter, though, right? Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute. You don't love your daughter? What?
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Wait, what?
Hold on, wait.
Hold on. Hold on.
Can I fire you for this? This isn't related to work, but can I fire you?
I do? I'm not even your manager. I'm just like a janitor.
Yeah,
but
I should go to HR to that.
I should
right?
fire you. I think. Yeah.
It is. I don't blame you for being lost for words.
I don't know what to say. This is a podcast where we have to talk, and I don't know what to say. Oh my God.
I said I'm sorry. Guys, hold on. I said I'm sorry.
There's so many fucking things wrong with this one. Holy shit. I can't even explain it. Okay.
So this is going to be the first one that goes out this week, right? On TikTok. This is going to be the first one.
Yeah. And I bet you people are not going to be on our side.
No, they're not. No.
My grandma fucked when she was 8 years old, she fucked a 50-year-old, and they're cool. They're all cool, and she's great.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. They call out to me like a siren on a rock. I will steer this ship.
Dude, there's so many things that I can hear in the TikTok comments. My grandpa. My mommy was 12 when my daddy was 47. And then also there's the like, well, he did set the boundary, so he shouldn't have to parent his own child. And then there's also the like, well, he's an alcoholic, so he needed to go to the meeting.
He had to go, guys. Come on.
Yeah, he did. I mean, yes, and I'm not saying not.
But
that has nothing to do with it. It's just on the way, you were cruel to your daughter.
Yeah, you were unnecessarily cruel.
And then there's the general wrongness of like, woman moment.
Bro, oh my God, woman moment comments for a 12-year-old?
Now she's a woman. God,
that's
I hate
the worst. I'm sorry. They call out some. Do I delete that? Is that saying it?
No, it's awesome. What the fuck?
As in, it's literally awe-inspiring.
This is the most. Yeah. This is the most. I mean, I did laugh almost to the point of insanity, so it is hilarious. Oh, Louis C.K. joke. Damn. What, I mean, was that Louis C.K.?
That was, yeah.
He's the dad of his own daughter.
That was Louis C.K., dude. Oh my God.
That's what I think. That's who he is now.
Crazy, yeah.
Wow.
Crystalia.
God, if Crystalia ever has a daughter.
Matt Watson.
We're gone. The world is lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
They just call out to me, man. I'm sorry.
They do. Wow.
They do. They just, I get them. I see them, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I can't say no.
I don't even know what to say.
It's a problem. I should. Is there?
Yeah, there should be a meeting for
anonymous Redditors.
Addicted to age gap relationship Redditors.
Anonymous. Reddit podcasters anonymous. There's only 5 of us, so we'd know each other for sure.
The most persecuted minority.
Yeah, Reddit podcasters, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh God. I can't. Oh God, the comments are gonna be awful on this one. I can already read like, Josh, you fucking asshole. Why'd you do this to me?
Oh my God.
No trigger warning too. I said don't do the math, and that's not gonna be enough for people. I just farted. Shit. I hope that wasn't a fart. I hope that was just a fart. I think I'm good.
Okay, cool.
But it felt like it was a very sharp, like, God.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Did we solve that?
Yeah,
I guess
sure.
so.
I think we did. Yeah.
God.
Huh. Man.
Men. Am I right? Come on, top that right now, Sarah. Come on, you gotta.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for not realizing fuck me? Okay.
Sorry, I don't know what
I guess that.
I'm going insane right now.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, let me do it again. Okay. Am I the asshole for not realizing my female coworker is an engineer?
Oh,
she can't because
lady engineer. She got boobies. She can't do job.
Yeah. 42 male, too old. Yeah. Too old to be doing this.
42.
42. Too old and somehow not young enough.
Yeah.
Young enough to know better.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know. Exactly the level where you should not be misogynistic.
Yeah, shit.
I work at a tech company that works in a very specialized domain. I am a software engineer, but work with some very custom hardware chips in my day-to-day.
All right.
We need to get through the faff to get to the good stuff.
We use an Intel AMD processor.
You gotta eat your vegetables in this one.
You gotta eat your vegetables, okay. Yeah.
My team needed to integrate a new microcontroller into a product we are designing, and since I am the lead for the software that will interact with this component, my manager set up a meeting for me with the electrical engineer in charge of designing that component, who is on a different team.
Okay. All right.
You don't need to understand it. Okay.
But yeah, it's fine. It's a person on a different team. You don't know them.
This guy is an engineer.
Another
he's gonna write
for a different
like
thing. Yeah,
he's
very technical. Yeah.
I have worked with various other teams in the past, but this component was one that is considered quite specialized. So it couldn't be a woman. When my manager and I talked about it, he did not refer much to the engineer I would be meeting and referred to the team refereed to the team, and used the they them pronoun.
Okay. Pronouns? Canceled.
He keeps using refereed
when he means
referred.
Oh, he's a technical engineer, not a
he doesn't
engineer.
write words. Yeah. God damn, right? Take a fucking writing class at college. I refereed to the designer as he many times, and my manager did not correct me. The name is also very gender neutral. When I went to the meeting room, there was a younger woman in the room, probably in her mid to late 20s. None of the electrical engineers I have met before at my company have been women, and in general, the few women engineers we have all work on things like web and front-end interface development. Fuck
Damn. You. Yeah, that's all. That's you guys get to stay on the fucking website, all right?
Yeah, you get to use the Squarespace.
You gotta use Squarespace. You gotta use Wix.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You probably don't even know how to HTML code, so you just gotta get the blocks.
Drag and drop.
And you drag and drop. Okay.
You don't know what a JavaScript is. You think Java just means coffee, but it's also a script.
Could that be the Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah. Since my manager had not corrected me when I said he, him, I assumed this person was some kind of product manager on their team or something.
Good job assuming. Good job. In a technical field, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah. She was also very dressed up in a skirt, heels, and makeup, which is an attire product managers and HR people typically have. I also would have expected someone in this position to be much older. So I told her I'll be right back and make coffee while we wait for the engineer to arrive and to message me on Slack if he arrives. When I got back, she said something like, he hasn't arrived yet. She then finally mentioned she was the engineer and angrily stormed out. I sent an apology email to her, but she has not responded yet. But an HR representative has added a meeting to my work calendar.
Got him.
And I can see that she has a meeting at the same time on hers. Am I the asshole here?
If you already got a meeting on it, yeah, you know you're the asshole. Come on.
I feel embarrassed and I did not mean to assume she was not the engineer.
But you've been assuming all this whole fucking time. You didn't mean to assume. You've been exclusively assuming.
Had my manager told me, or had she had a feminine name or profile picture.
It's her fault for her having a fucking
her name. Yeah.
For her name, yeah.
Change her name to something.
Yeah, God.
A feminine name or profile picture, I would have not done so. I looked up her profile, and she really is the most qualified person to work with me on this, even though she is really young. You're still doing it.
Yeah, still young. Young people don't know what CSS is.
Holy misogynist.
Batman. Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy. I'm not, you told me the story, not surprised. I'm not surprised at all.
Imagine you're at work and your boss is like, yeah, I'm going to have you meet with this person. And you're like, oh yeah, it's a he, right? and the boss is like,
what?
Okay.
Yeah, no, they'll be here.
No, you're just going to meet with a person. And then you're like, but it's a man with a penis.
Right? Yeah, right.
And he's like, no, I mean, why do I have to tell you the gender of the person you're going to be working with? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I mean, also maybe the manager doesn't know what the gender is, and that's why they're using they them pronouns. Like they'll be here.
You can't walk in and be like, "Hey, it's me. Who are you?
You don't.
I'm the engineer. Okay. Even then, that's a little like, why wouldn't you assume a woman is an engineer?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
that's kind of the basis.
Okay, what's the most embarrassing thing that happens?
Yeah.
Best case scenario. Most embarrassing thing that happens, you go in, she's there, you ask, hey, are you the engineer? She says, no,
I'm not.
No.
There you go.
Like, okay, that's it. No.
Yeah. It's not so bad.
You went the opposite way and you were like, hey Toots, I'm going to get us some coffee while we wait for the engineer.
Message me on Slack. You gave her labor to do.
Yeah. If the male engineer comes and... because you wouldn't. You're an HR person.
The male engineer with the big long penis comes in.
I'm sorry. You're wearing a skirt.
It's not very engineer. Like, what, you want her to wear like flannel and a fucking
overalls,
binder? What the fuck?
Like, God, what a dick. Jesus Christ.
Even when seeing her and she's more feminine, him being like, oh, I expected a not feminine person to be an engineer.
Yeah.
God damn.
Awful.
God bless.
God awful. Yeah, probably going to lose your job.
God
honestly.
Bless every woman engineer out there.
Yeah, I'm sorry for all the shit you guys must be going through.
Holy crap.
Jesus.
Wow.
Women can't, women don't know what a server is.
And And then
Women
also
don't know
they can't
what
wear what
CPU,
skirt.
GPU is.
If you're gonna work in my lab,
They
you
only-
can't wear makeup at all. No. Is that gonna help me be an engineer? It'll help you work with me.
Yeah.
Miss your farts a lot. Like, holy
Christ.
shit.
God, ridiculous, man. I hate men. Men, like, I don't like men who like. I know I could end this sentence there, but I'm gonna be more specific because I know people I now because I work with. Oh God. Okay, so
You really don't. Yeah, you don't.
yeah. So
You are a man that does not get along with men.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. Like I hate it because like there's so many cool fucking things, especially in like computing and like all these fields that are heavily dominated by men. And God, there's a scene in that BlackBerry movie where there's the guy that I only know from Community who was he's Todd's uncle or something, and he's in the military for the Law and Order episode.
Yes, that guy.
He's
the overhead, right?
He's like the
shitty manager.
Yeah, shitty manager, and he's saying something about like, are you guys gonna be little boys with little penises? Or are you gonna be big, strong men?
And then it zooms in on the one female
in there. Yeah, and like that's such a good fucking scene.
It's such a good shot.
It's such a good shot.
That movie's so good.
So good.
It is capitalist.
The movie, but like whatever.
But it's really fun.
But it's also like about the failure of a company. Like it's really yeah. So I don't know, but like it's such a God. That shot's so good. I don't know. It sucks because like I think I do actually think we need more women in most fields. I think and because not only that, there's a lot of cool shit. Yeah. I don't know. I hate gender. Like fucking like I hate gender.
You hate gender?
I hate that.
I think that's okay to say. I also kind of hate gender. Well,
I think that I hate that we live in this stupid binary where like if you're a man you can do this but you can't do that. If you're female you can't do this, you can't do that.
You know, and I've been thinking about it too. Like a lot of times throughout my life, people assume that I'm a they them, or right now people assume I'm a they them because of how I present myself on this podcast. Not wearing makeup, not being girly. And it's cool to be girly. It's absolutely fine.
For sure.
I'm not saying it's bad to be girly, but it's also cool to do what I'm doing, right?
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, yes.
I'm also allowed.
Yeah.
You're allowed. I'm allowed. And we're both women if we identify as women, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because I do. I identify as a woman.
Yeah.
And I've become more okay with identifying as a woman. But I feel like as I've grown up, people are like, are you a trans male? Do you actually believe that you're a man? Just because I don't perform femininity. And
man
I'm
is
like,
when wear beanie. And
man is wear no makeup, wear beanie. And that's cool. They were trying to be like trans inclusive.
Yeah.
And if I was trans, it would
be a good thing.
It would be awesome.
Yeah.
But I wasn't. So I was like, should I be?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
And I think also it's good to investigate your own gender for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, I came to a conclusion where I'm a lady and I just look like this.
No, yeah, I get that. That's fair.
But it definitely shorts out people's brains.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. I don't know. And I feel like, I mean, I'm very male presenting, but I feel like, I think when it comes to like hobbies and stuff, I feel like, and like, especially like some of my tastes in like, especially music, I feel like I lean towards more.
I feel you.
Yeah. Like
I remember when your sister and her husband contacted me about your birthday to be like, what vinyl does Josh like? What music does Josh like? And I was like, he's really into the Carly Rae Jepsen album right now. And they're like,
and then they called me a slur.
Okay. No, they gave you a James Brown record.
Yeah, because they didn't know what the fuck. What's a Carly Rae Jepsen?
They were like, really?
What's a Taylor Swift?
And I was like, yeah. I mean, it's good.
Not even yeah.
And I think they thought that I was saying what I wanted.
Yeah, and like, no, I would have fucking loved.
You would have loved
fucking emotion on a vinyl. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. I was being genuine, but then you got James Brown, which is also good.
It's fine. Yeah, it's good. Never opened it. I mean,
but yeah, I just seemed like they were against giving you a girly record.
Ooh, that's for girls, not for big boys with big penis.
Big boy with big penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, so funny.
God. Bless.
I hate it. I don't know. My main point is just enjoy shit.
Just be
and
yourself.
Also, don't gatekeep. There's a lot of cool shit in computing.
Yeah.
Men.
Very true.
And women. Everyone.
Forgot this was about engineering.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. There should be, you should, if you want to learn how to code and make fucking video games or like fucking make like a program that like solves like a problem. You know what I mean? Like, do it,
dude. And straight, I've also had experience with that because my hobbies I feel like are very masculine, and you know, I've also dealt with people being like, "Are you gay because you like woodworking?" And I'm like, I just like woodworking. Yes, I'm gay, but that's separate.
That's separate from I guess we can go into a broader topic. Also, question your sexuality, guys.
Listen, just because I want to eat a woman's ass doesn't also mean that I have to like woodworking.
Yeah.
Or just because I like woodworking doesn't mean I also want to bury my face in titties. Like, they are two separate things. Like, you can like woodworking and be a straight woman.
Yeah.
That should be able to exist.
It should be able to exist, and you shouldn't be questioned about it.
There should be like
freaks.
woodworking Barbie. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Fuck.
Yeah, for sure. God, maybe that's the whole point of the Barbie movie.
I think so. I mean, well, Barbie has always been that.
Yeah.
There's always been a woman can be a doctor.
Yeah.
A woman can be a lawyer. A woman can be anything.
Yeah.
In male dominant fields, and has also worked to normalize women working in these fields from childhood.
Yeah.
And I think that should happen to everyone. But there are still like people still react to people that are gender nonconforming in ways that support the gender binary.
Yeah. Yeah. God.
We didn't need to go that deep on this, but we did.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, it was good. It was good. That's what a podcast is about, Sarah. Come on. God. Yeah. I yes and there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't want me to yes and. Sometimes you do want me to yes and.
When do I not want you to yes
I'm joking. I know you don't.
The fuck?
I'm joking.
Sometimes you don't want me to be funny. What?
Sometimes you don't want me to make a good podcast.
Sometimes you don't want me to make money. What the fuck?
I'm joking. I'm just having a good time.
I know. It's okay.
All right. Am I the asshole for canceling and letting my wife go on a weekend break alone?
Okay.
Myself and my wife have been married for 6 years. Things have not been so great the last week/months. She suggested that we go away for the weekend, and we booked a weekend break in Amsterdam. Okay. We both live in Bath, so not a long flight for us.
Okay.
I work for an American company on the West Coast hours. So I finished work a lot later than her, but I was able to make arrangements to finish early on Thursday, and our flight was Friday morning. She has class after work on Thursdays. It is an online course, so not that taxing, as she didn't need to leave the house to go. She starts work at 9 a.m. and finished at 5:30 p.m. Her class runs from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m.
Okay.
When she finished work, she came into my office. I work from home as well. Told me she was going to pack as she had to get up at 6 in the next morning to drive. I told her that was not okay, that we both had to clean up, that she should start, and that when I finished in 2 hours, I would help her finish off cleaning the house. She said that she was tired and had been in front of her desk for 13 hours.
Yeah.
This is a lie. She had a half-hour break between 5:30 and 6.
Oh my God, guy.
We're getting real technical here, yeah.
Holy shit.
She also had a lot of freedom from her job and constantly leaves her PC for 20 and 30 minutes during the day. I told her I didn't think that it was fair that I would have to clean the house on my own. She shot back that I shouldn't and that it would be fine when we got back. All caps. I hate coming back from vacation to a dirty house. I told her that if she isn't willing to help me clean the house, I wasn't going away in the morning.
So why didn't you clean it before this?
Yeah, right.
Why did you leave it up until the last minute?
Yeah, it's weird. This should have been planned. She said, fine, and told me to, quote, you do you. She packed her bag and went to bed.
Queen.
I slept in the spare room, and she woke me the next morning asking where my bag was.
Mm-hmm.
I told her I hadn't packed anything and wasn't going anywhere. She flies back tomorrow morning. We have been texting back and forth, and she hasn't said anything about me not coming. My mom and dad think I was right not to go, but my best friend said I was being unreasonable.
Yeah.
Is my wife going to leave me? Am I the asshole for not going on a weekend break when my wife refused to help me clean the house?
I mean, maybe if she's so chill to go on a vacation without you, that's not a great sign.
Honestly, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it sounds like she doesn't give a fuck. Like, sounds like you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, right.
And she's like, oh, I get to go on a nice vacation without this fucking asshole? Hell yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I'm going to Amsterdam, baby.
Yeah. I don't know.
Red light district. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's fuck some bitches.
Let's fuck some bitches.
Bruh, yeah. Why did you leave it up until the last minute?
Yeah, if you know you have a vacation coming up.
Yeah.
Like, you're both obviously busy. That's fine, whatever.
You want the clean house.
You want the clean house.
She doesn't.
She
Why
doesn't
didn't
give a
you
shit.
do a little bit of cleaning
on your
beforehand?
own? Yeah. Like, come on. There could have been time for this.
I hate people that are like, I want the house to be clean. And then you're like, okay, clean it. And they're like, but it's unfair for me to clean the whole house. And it's like,
that's not, I didn't say that. Wait, hold on.
You just want me to be your maid then.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
Like, I don't know. Like, I know I kind of want this place to be a little bit clean, but I'm not like, you better fucking clean this place up right now, sir. I swear to fucking God. I like fucking,
yeah,
like, I don't know. Like, if I want to dust, I'll dust. You know what I mean? Like, if I think it's too dusty, I'm not going to be like, God, Sarah.
Your partner's not your child.
Yeah,
you can't just boss them around and be like, go and do chores.
Yeah.
If you can be like, hey, could you do this? This would really help me out.
Yeah, ask for help.
Yeah.
Like, and also ask for help in a time that's not time consuming.
Yeah.
Or like or during a time crunch, I guess. You know what I mean?
Also assuming that her work doesn't tax her just because she gets up and walks around.
And also just because you're having online class.
Yeah. When I worked for when I worked from home, I also had a lot of time to get up and walk around. I was still emotionally taxed because of my work.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
Yeah.
Like, it's and I'm not even gonna say like listen, like but like she's behind the computer for 13 hours at a time.
That's a long
awful.
fucking time.
I can barely handle like 6 hours.
I can't handle 5. Yeah.
Yeah, like and that's for editing the podcast. You know what I mean? That's something I enjoy. You know, like so I don't know. I'm never gonna assume that someone has an easy job.
Right. I hate people that do that too. Usually they go hand in hand. Be my maid for me. Also, your job is too easy. I work. I'm the most important boy in the world.
I'm the only person in the world that has a hard job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your job isn't as hard as mine, so you got to do all my house cleaning.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
You say you don't want to clean the house, right? Why don't you give her 2 hours to chill out?
Yeah.
And then you both clean around the house.
Yeah, just fucking
You want her
wait.
to start cleaning the house now.
Now. Immediately.
I don't know, man. I think that shit is weird.
That's very weird. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. That's just crazy.
If you're going to be totalitarian, you have to be okay with people saying, fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're going to be an asshole, you have to be okay with people being like, oh, okay,
an
fuck
asshole
you.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Solved it, though. That was good. Yeah. Not a lot of surface area, but like good sound.
Yeah. It was good. Yeah.
Good traction.
Force.
Good force. Yeah. Good force, bro.
Bro force? Am I the asshole for sending my son upstairs to eat because of his brother's phobia?
Probably. That sounds weird already. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Hold on.
This is a bit of an odd situation, so I figured I'd come to Reddit for some fresh perspectives. So for the past, I'd say 3 months, my older son Rex, 15, always, and I mean always, gets hiccups midway through dinner. I'm not sure what kind of glitch is going on, but I've had him checked out, and apparently nothing is wrong except maybe eating too fast. He has tried slowing down, but no luck. Ordinarily, this wouldn't be a problem, except for my younger son Marshall, 13, has a phobia of hiccups. Yes, it's a real thing. He has been totally freaked out and usually had his hands clamped over his ears every time we sat down to dinner. I feel really bad, his anxiety's terrible, and it was beyond just him being annoyed. I've tried a lot of things, from hiccup remedies for Rex and some therapy for Marshall, but it just doesn't seem to be working. Last week, I decided Rex should eat upstairs. I think he's old enough to not care as much about sitting at the table. Plus, the hiccups are embarrassing to him, so I figured he'd enjoy the privacy. Well, my sister is a big-time busybody, and she's always asking my kids all kinds of invasive questions.
Wait, no, she's asking the kids. Okay, I want to track back real quick. Calling it a glitch for your own kid is very, like, Elon Musk coded. Like,
my robot son.
My robot son is an NPC because it's not me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, like, I don't know, it's still... God, and also like just thinking that your sister's nosy when trying to have a conversation with your kids.
Yeah,
that's weird.
I was on the phone with her and the other day, and guess who's telling me I'm a bad mother for daring to consider my child with a phobia? I defended my position by acknowledging that yes, Rex might be feeling a slight amount of extra embarrassment because he has to eat upstairs, but honestly, that's nothing compared to the terror his brother was experiencing when he was downstairs. I don't think my sister understands the gravity of a phobia. She just thinks Marshall doesn't like hiccups, and that's it. But then again, she's always been dismissive of mental issues.
Whoa, okay, wow, what the fuck?
A lot of characterization on the sister.
Yeah. That's okay, this is weird, what the fuck?
That said, I guess her words did have an effect on me because I'm still thinking about it now. Am I the asshole for how I'm handling things? So, okay. Here's the kicker, though.
Okay.
Someone is saying that hiccups, if you're having hiccups for a long period of time, it's not just because you're eating fast. You have a medical condition.
Yeah.
So she needs to take her son to the fucking doctor and get his hiccups fucking checked out.
Yeah.
Imagine every time you ate something, you have hiccups.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd be like, this is not right.
I have a thing where I get nausea just like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And if I walk around or if something tickles my neck, I have nausea. It sucks. If I couldn't eat, like I had to hiccup every time through. It's painful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that. Shit. Yeah. Why aren't you?
You need to take care of your son instead of just banishing him upstairs.
Banish him to the hiccup room.
And also noise canceling headphones.
That is true. Yeah,
that's what somebody else said.
Probably would help during dinner.
There's so many other things.
Yeah, you should be looking at this from a two-pronged angle, not just.
Fuck that son.
Fuck that son.
Fuck that son. I love this one more.
He's 15 though. Come on, he should be okay with not eating dinner with his family.
It feels a little like, he's old enough. I don't give a shit about him anymore.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah. And at 18, I can kick him out.
Exactly.
I'm not have to worry about hiccups again.
Yeah. Get your fucking hiccups out of here, you bitch.
That's weird. That's just a weird predicament. It's just weird all around. Yeah. And characterizing the sister as like a nosy Nancy. Like,
yeah. So strange.
That's so weird to me. I just don't get it. I don't understand.
Okay. Somebody commented, I always get hiccups if I drink something cold carbonated. It is annoying since I love this stuff. Original OP behaves as if the hiccups are fun for the son. And if you think why you have hiccups, I can't think that is healthy. If one doctor can't find the cause, I would have gone to a specialist. And why is the one son banned and not the other? Or both? Noise canceling headphones, earplugs, music in the background, so many possibilities. I also ask myself, if I get my hiccup and then use the method I get to get rid of it, it is often gone after 1 to 2 minutes. Afterwards, it won't come back for 80% of the time. So do they let him hic till it goes away on its own? Are these 1 to 2 minutes really too much? I just read that those hiccups last 1 hour.
An hour?
You
need to go to a doctor. You gotta go to a doctor. Yeah.
Go to a fucking doctor.
Go back to a doctor. Whoever that first doctor was, you should get a second opinion. You're like, yeah. That's so an hour of hiccuping. I don't even think I've ever hiccuped for an hour. Maybe not even 30 minutes. Yeah.
So someone else said that hiccuping for long periods of time is sometimes an early symptom of Crohn's disease.
Really?
Which can kill you if you're not getting treatment for it.
Oh my God. Yeah. You should probably. Yeah. Wow. This is some negligence then. Yeah.
Yeah. Banishing your child so you don't have to hear him have the early stages of Crohn's disease.
Yeah. Instead of, taking him to a fucking hospital and getting your other kid noise canceling headphones.
Yeah. Listen, I don't want to downplay a phobia.
Me neither.
No, it's valid. I'm not saying it's invalid.
No,
I'm not trying to be like,
but
peanut allergy kid should just go die. I'm not trying to be one of those people. That's stupid.
Yes, yeah, I agree with that.
Like, but you take care of your son.
Take care of your goddamn kid. Yeah.
Holy crap.
You weirdo.
Negligent ass mom.
Negligent ass fucking mom. Jesus.
And then your sister's trying to be like, bro, stop neglecting your son. And you're like, what a fucking busybody.
Gossip girl.
You got blinders on, man.
Yeah.
Gossip girl.
Gossip girl, because she gossiping. And she's a girl. That's what that show's about.
Girl.
Yeah. Ooh, cuties.
Ew.
Ooh. Okay. Am I the asshole for upgrading my house's thermostat so I could password protect it from my wife?
I saw this one. I'm so glad that you're doing it.
You're goddamn right we're doing this one.
Yeah.
My wife, 26 female, and I, 28 male, have been married for about half a year now. We lived together in an apartment before getting married, and now we live in a house I inherited from my grandmother.
Okay.
This summer's been quite hot, and so like most people, we have been running our air conditioner nearly around the clock. My wife and I have a very different idea of how we should run it, though. Using energy saver recommendations, I like to keep it at around 76 Fahrenheit and on low. My wife likes to turn it down to 60 degrees and blast it on the highest setting, then turn it off when she gets cold, and then turn it on back on again when she gets hot.
What the fuck?
Are already kind of weird on both sides.
Both sides,
Both sides I'm not a fan of. Yeah.
60 depends on where you live. That might not even be able to do that.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah.
She's just min-maxing her.
Yeah. I've tried discussing this with her, but there's literally nothing I can do or say to convince her. She currently stays at home taking care of the house when I go to work, and the second I'm out the door, the thermostat is messed with. I've tried showing her our exorbitantly expensive power bill from May of all months, so it was only going to go up, but she doesn't care. She says that she's at home all day, so she should have control over it. We've argued about this on and off since. About 3 weeks ago, I got a reservation for a new digital thermostat installation. The guys finally came out a few days ago and installed a new smart thermostat off our older air conditioning unit. The first thing I did was password protect it, so you would need a PIN to change any of the settings. My wife came home a few hours after I had set the PIN and noticed the new unit. When she tried to change the settings, she was met with a request for a PIN, and she asked me what it was. I told her that I wouldn't be telling her that. Then she asked what she was going to do if she gets hot. I responded that she can still turn the air conditioning on and off without the PIN. The next morning, I left for work as normal, setting it to 76. When I got home in the afternoon, I found my wife on the living room floor pantomiming a fainting spell. She mustered the energy to say, "Help, water." I ignored her because you faint from heat in a climate-controlled room. When she realized I wouldn't give her attention, she exploded in anger and yelled that she could have died, prompting another argument. She ended it with calling me controlling and hasn't said more than a word to me since. Things have been rough for the past couple of days. I feel like what I did was completely justified, but was I an asshole about this?
Yeah.
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 You password protected the thermostat.
Instead of talking to your wife.
Yeah. Listen.
What she wants to do is batshit crazy.
Yes.
Listen.
However, you did not deal with it.
Have to speak
to your wife.
You do still have to speak to your wife.
You can't just put a pin on it, literally, and fucking just call it a day. Yeah. No.
What a dramatic queen.
Yeah. Give me water.
Is so
that is funny.
Baller.
This is a couple that should not be together.
No.
This is a divorce.
No.
Like, yeah.
That woman should never
she should move.
Own an AC.
Yeah, she should move
She's
to
gonna
the
break
Antarctic.
She is going to break that AC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
We don't even go that low. We live in fucking Florida.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work at all. No. It barely works at 70.
Fuck.
Like, I don't know.
I just wouldn't put it on 76.
I think 76 is a little too hot.
Too high. Yeah.
But that's also because we live in Florida and anything above 74 is hot.
You're going to die.
You're going to die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the humidity and shit. Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's there's got to be a compromise somewhere.
I mean, yeah, maybe not so low, maybe like 68.
68 lowest.
Oh, that's not even really low. Maybe 68, so she doesn't break the AC, and then she pays the extra for the electric bill.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know,
like
something like that. I don't know. If that's okay, then yeah. Because I do agree, she's there home all the time.
She should have a little bit of a say in how it is.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. That's God.
You know? But I mean, it's definitely the answer. Definitely the answer is not password protect your thermostat.
And
because what if it
complete
breaks?
Control? Yeah.
What if it breaks? Your wife doesn't even know like what.
If it's broken.
If it's broken or not, she doesn't have the fucking.
She can't understand why
pin.
it's not going up or down.
And that can be.
That's a problem. Because I think even when our thermostat, like, if our thermostat's down for like a day, I think the highest it'll get to actually might be around 76 is what it'll read.
Yeah. Well, it could go higher.
It'll go higher, but
I've been in homes around here, especially during the summer when ACs will break down because they're using them more consistently.
Yeah.
Where it goes up to like 80.
Yeah, true. And that's bad. 80 is bad. Like, yeah.
Like there are levels of and you know, if you have an AC in your home, if you live in an area where you have AC, fucking you can get to a degree level where it's like unsafe.
Yes.
To live there.
That is true.
And if you rent, you can force your landlord to fix it.
That is true. Yeah. I don't know, because AC is kind of a requirement depending on where you are.
Depending on where you are, yeah. Because I've also...
In the same way that like we don't really need heaters, but heaters are dependent, like especially
depending
more up
on
north.
where you are, yeah. So like if you're in New York, you might not need an AC, but you...
might need like a radiator or something,
something like that. And then the way of dealing with shit being too hot is you just open a window or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. And so it's different depending on the climate. I would have to know where they are, I think. I need more info.
Yeah, there needs to be a lot more info.
Definitely an asshole for password. Definitely an asshole for password protecting.
Yeah, definitely an asshole. Yeah, like that's crazy.
Speak to your goddamn wife.
Yeah. Nah. Never talking to my wife. Putting a pin on it. Putting it on my nest.
Kidding me. I'm going insane this podcast.
This is a crazy one. Yeah, I got some hashtag certified bangers on this one. That first story, I think, definitely kind of set this tone for the rest of it. I'm sorry. I'm drawn to them. I love them. I love bad stories.
This one is fun.
All right, let's party.
Okay. Am I the asshole for kicking out my dad after he tried to make my husband feel poor? What a title.
Let's fucking go, dude.
My female 32 parents, female 64 and male 64, are quite well off financially. My husband, Sam, male 38, on the other hand, doesn't make too much money. While my parents have never said anything explicitly about this, my husband has always felt that they've looked down upon him. For the past few months, my husband has been telling me that my parents try to make us feel poor whenever we visit them or they come by. At first, I told him I didn't think this as they were polite with him, but he has told me that their politeness comes off as condescending, and he wasn't comfortable around them, especially my dad. This has gotten to the point where last week my dad announced that he wanted to come visit us in a few days. When Sam heard this from me, he said that he would plan a 3-day trip with his friends during this time, so I didn't have to put up with him.
What the fuck? Wow, okay. This is a little, okay.
My dad came by to visit me, alone, since Sam had left the day before. Things went by pretty normally until he tried to take a seat on our sofa. Our sofa is a little broken and it sinks very quickly on one side when someone sits on it. This happened when my dad took a seat. He brought it up and mentioned how we should probably get it replaced. I said that we planned to down the line after we've saved up a bit, and he mentioned that he could get us one now. When I was reluctant, he mentioned how it would be a gift and he hasn't seen us in a while, and how he doesn't want us to have a broken sofa.
I mean, that's fair.
Valid.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
During this point, I started to think of what Sam was saying, and I forcefully rejected my dad's offer.
Whoa. Okay.
I told him that he was being rude for thinking that we couldn't afford to get a sofa, and how his spending is done with the intention of trying to make us feel poor.
What?
And how his spending is done with the intention of trying to make us feel poor. My dad was surprised by this and said that it wasn't his intention at all to make me or Sam feel bad, and he also said that he was stunned we felt this way. He then pressed again with his offering, saying things like that there was nothing wrong with accepting it, as I am his daughter and Sam is his son-in-law, and how family helps each other.
Yeah, I agree with this. Yeah, yes.
I was annoyed by this.
Wow, you fucking brat. Jesus. But oh my god,
kinda, yeah.
Jesus, God, okay. God.
So I asked him to leave. My dad became furious with this and said that I was acting extremely strangely and disrespectful.
Yeah.
He then said that it was fuck me. He then said that it was bizarre of us to interpret his offer in such a way. Yes. I just asked him to leave again at this point, and he did. As he was exiting, he said that he wouldn't be coming back as he didn't need to be treated this way. He also mentioned that he was very disappointed that I would think he would have such malicious intentions. I told him that this behavior brought this and locked the door.
You're a suck. Oh my god.
I told Sam about this later, and he was quite happy with how I handled the situation.
You both suck.
He yeah. He agrees that my dad oversteps boundaries and thinks that he should respect our space. I did feel a little bad with how I spoke with my dad, but on the other hand, I think he deserved it. Am I the asshole?
Yes. Because you didn't give enough fucking information. You didn't elaborate why. This is so dumb. This is the dumbest. Okay.
Listen, listen, this has happened to us.
Yeah. So okay, we
had a shitty couch.
We had a really shitty couch.
Which so Josh's mom gives exorbitant gifts to me, especially because when I was living alone, she was like, I have all this crap. Let me give it to you so that you have some items.
Yeah.
And for a long time, I was like, the fuck is this lady doing?
Yeah.
I don't understand. Because I grew up with a mom that was very like, here's some money. I gave you money. I gave you money. You should love me.
You should fucking love me.
And so I thought that was what was happening because I was, you know. And so for a long time, I was kind of like this, where I was like, she think I'm fucking poor? She think I can't handle my shit? And eventually I realized, no, I'm having a trauma response. You know?
I get that, yeah.
No. She's being nice.
I
should just accept that she's being nice.
Yes, and recently, I don't remember what the fucking, we had a shitty couch, and I think we were talking about it. We were thinking about getting a new couch.
And your dad was like, I'll fucking buy you a new couch.
And we were like, are you sure? Like, are you
positive?
Like, yeah, because I don't want to, like, yeah. And they told us which store to go to, because apparently they have a card there or some shit.
Yeah.
And we went to that store and we found a couch and we're like, okay, we found a couch. But we were also like looking at like the cheapest couches because we went there. I was like, this is $1,200. Fucking Jesus Christ.
And they all sucked, actually. They sucked really bad. Cheap couches. Couches are so expensive.
Yeah.
So I understand that it is the large gift. You know?
Yeah, and and I don't blame anyone for like being like, are you sure? You know, like if you're gonna gift it, and people being like, are you sure? I wouldn't be like, you think I'm fucking poor?
Yeah,
that's weird.
That is weird.
Also, I am poor. Like,
yes, we're poor.
Yeah, so I'll take any gifts.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels like because it feels ungrateful. But we found a couch. We asked him like, hey, what's like a price range? And he gave us a price range that was way bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, because they're
not like
kind.
a couple hundred. Yeah, they were kind.
They're very kind and generous people.
And we gave them a link, and eventually they got it for us, and it was nice of them. But not at a moment did I think like, why are they doing this? Why do they think I'm so fucking poor?
And yeah, I've evolved to a point where I'm like, that's fucking dope. I'll take whatever you want, baby. Yeah. You know what I mean? And yeah, I don't feel like a mooch. I don't feel like your parents think I'm a mooch. I think they just genuinely want to help. And it was difficult for me to understand that concept.
Yeah, and it's but I don't know. I feel like, God, I don't know what the fuck's up with these two. Like not my parents, these two in the story.
Yeah, this is not the way to go about it.
This is not a way to go about it. We're like, I'm going on a fucking trip.
Yeah, that's weird. Like you already dislike, I always understood that your parents were good people. I just thought,
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I mean, I that's why I feel like, is there shit missing out from this story?
Yeah,
because there could be a thing where it's like, yeah, my parents do actually kind of suck, or they did suck, and now it feels like they're trying to like, but that's not explained, so I don't fucking know.
And then some people have said like, it is Sam's relationship with his parents. Like, are they narcissists or are they like shitty people? Because maybe that's what's going on. It's very possible. But the answer isn't to just demand that your partner not accept any gifts from their own parents.
That's crazy. That's controlling.
Wild.
That's fucking.
That's very controlling. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just wow.
This is the whole can of worms.
Yeah. I don't know. Like that's fuck me, man. I don't know. Like I'm like I don't know. And it does feel ungrateful. It does feel like it feels. It ironically makes you feel spoiled. Like
I know
spoiled,
a little bit, huh?
Where it's kind of like, no, I don't want that couch.
I don't want it. What are you trying to make me feel poor? I'm not poor.
But when it's also like it seems like and it also feels like it. Fuck, what is it? There was something, I just had it.
As if there's something wrong with not having that much money.
Yeah, and like, or like, and you're talking about like, you're saving up for a couch or whatever, and you can get it down the line.
The point is, when they buy you a couch, you don't have to worry about saving it.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you save it, you can save it for something else.
That's the gift.
Yeah,
the not having to worry about it.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's yeah. I don't know. Fuck, man. Jesus.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Bro, you could either be fucking bitter and terrible and not have any conversation with your dad, which I think is the worst thing ever. Like, I don't talk to my mom. My dad is dead. But if you are out there and you got a good ass dad and you're not talking to him, you should talk to him.
You should talk, yeah.
Like, it genuinely hurts my heart.
If you have a good parent, yeah. If you have a genuine parent.
Your parent is toxic.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, like, fuck.
Like, I understand that there are parents out there that have flaws, that are human beings, but they still like you should treasure the moments that you have with your parents.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm not talking to you if you got a fucking toxic parent.
Trust me, we understand.
I fully
we get
understand
it.
that.
Yeah.
Lots of people have been like, aren't you worried that your mom's gonna die? Because you know what it's like to have a dead parent. And I'm like, I'm waiting. I am waiting.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
We have 2 goals. Outlive Mitch McConnell, outlive Sarah's mom.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah, no.
So yeah, I don't know. Fuck these people.
So sad that now her relationship with her dad is like
fucked.
tainted a little bit.
Yeah, because like,
fuck, man.
Ridiculous. That sucks.
Hug your parents.
Kicked him out of your own house. Jesus. Solved it though. Respect good parents.
Yeah.
Respect is earned.
There's nothing wrong with loving your parents, baby. I've never said that.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess you can love parents.
We only hear the bad things, but there are lots of wonderful parents.
Yeah, exactly. We do
that deserve appreciation and love, and you hanging out with them.
Yeah, exactly.
And you shouldn't have your relationship negated by just
some guy,
your partner being shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Sweet. You did read that story, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. I got this next story then.
Nice.
Sweet. Cool. All right, you guys ready for an Am I the Butt Face?
Oh, no.
Am I the Butt Face?
Oh, God.
Am I the Butt Face?
Am I the Butt Face for lighting my cat on fire? Like
Close.
Oh, no.
I'm joking. That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
God. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 titles.
Oh, shit.
There's 2 titles. Sometimes you gotta say both titles. Sometimes you gotta do both.
Sometimes you gotta say, yeah.
Am I the butt face for refusing to apologize to someone for doing my job?
Okay.
The Am I the Devil title?
Mm-hmm.
I almost killed somebody. Am I the asshole?
Jesus Christ. Why are these so much more unhinged?
Am I the asshole? Yeah. Yeah, well, there's a reason.
Okay.
We can actually do it. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Greg Turkington here.
I did a thing called the Electric Sun Festival. Okay. That's next week. I'm so excited for the Tim tour. Okay, sorry. This is going to get cut out. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm making this a throwaway post for now. I've posted this before on other subs, but the mods took them down.
Okay.
I work as an ER nurse in a major city, and something that happened at work yesterday has made me decide to post on here. Because I work in a city, I've had my fair share of interesting patient cases, to say the least. One of the more common types of people I see are homeless people and druggies looking for their next fix of opioids. One of my patients assigned to me about 2 days ago was a man who looked very disheveled. He came into the ER department complaining of lower stomach pain and yelling, so much so that I had to ask him several times to keep his voice down. He rated his pain a 10 out of 10. Despite this apparent pain, he was still able to hold a conversation with me, and he reminded me of plenty of other patient cases where they were drug seeking and faking their pain in order to get opioid medication.
I'm gonna fight you. I know this is an issue with ER nurses. I've read so many things about this.
I bet this person didn't get fucking vaxxed either. Willing to bet. But a strike breaker too.
Well,
for sure.
I mean, okay. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
If this is on a TikTok, go to the YouTube to hear our
thoughts.
Yeah.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Gross.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I warned this patient he wouldn't get any doctor around here to prescribe him any pain meds, even if he fakes his pain. He became agitated, so I called security and they escorted him out of the hospital. Well, yesterday, on my shift, the same patient showed up again, this time with his wife, and once again, I was assigned to his case. As soon as I had walked into the room, he yelled at me to go out and to get a different nurse.
Good.
Wife also expressed her disdain for me, so I left and let another nurse deal with him. Well, as it turns out, some tests were run and he had kidney stones, so my intuition about him being a drug seeker was not entirely true. Not entirely true. So I'm still right. So I'm still kind of right.
What?
Yeah. Soon after, his wife found me in the nurse's station, came up to me and asked me if I was going to apologize. I asked her what she was referring to.
Oh my God.
The wife said that I had accused her husband of being a drug addict and I needed to apologize to him. I politely explained that I was just doing my job and I was basing his case off of previous patients that he directly reminded me of. Wife then said, "So you're not going to say sorry?" I said, "No, ma'am. Once again, I am just trying to do my job. Please go back inside your room." She left the station, but not before calling me a bitch. After my shift yesterday, yeah, you know what, guys, gotta let that bitch slide. Sorry, gotta let it slide. After my shift yesterday, I was thinking whether or not I may be an asshole for refusing to apologize. I know the patient ended up not being a homeless druggie like I thought he was, but he reminded me of my many past shifts where I've had patients who were and acted exactly like him. So I think I had a good reason to not believe him. So I don't exactly owe anyone an apology for doing my job.
My God.
It's another thing too, like the
mental gymnastics.
The mental gymnastics and just hating homeless people and hating people with drug addictions. It's so shitty.
Okay, yeah.
God, fucking
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want an apology for doing my job. I tried to find out any updates on him from the other nurse, but she was ignoring me. So I went back to my other patients. Am I the asshole for refusing to apologize?
Even your colleagues won't talk to you. You're
like, you kind of, you suck. You suck so much that even you're just like, I'm not gonna fucking tell you. Thought they were gonna.
Bro.
God, there's a lot to unpack with that one.
So okay, I guess pro tip if you're. I mean, I assume this is America.
Probably, yeah.
Because it sounds like our healthcare. But if this is in America, pro tip, if you go to the doctor and you fucking have pain and they ask you to rate your pain, say an 8 if it's actually a 10. Because if you say 10, they're going to say that it's a drug seeking.
Yeah.
You're drug seeking.
Because this is a great country to live in.
Actually, now they've caught on to the 8.
So now you got to do 7.9.
Yeah, you got to do you know what? I've done this with anxiety where people will be like, can you rate your anxiety 1 to 10? And I've said it's like a 6, to the point where it's like kind of involving my job. And they go, oh, well, actually a 6 is where we like to get most people's anxiety too that have anxiety problems. So I'm not going to prescribe you any anxiety medication. And I wanted to throttle someone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because the whole point of that appointment was to get medication for my anxiety.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to unalive myself at my job.
Yeah, exactly. But no, because everyone's just looking to get their fix.
And I'm like, you don't.
And this guy comes in, he looks like a homeless, actually. So I'm not going to trust him for anything.
I mean, and I understand there are people that are drug seeking, but you can't do a damn test.
Yeah, you can't do
an X-ray.
One little test.
Just to see. Because I've had fucking gallstones before. I haven't had kidney stones, but I've had gallstones before. That shit was the worst fucking pain imaginable.
Yeah.
That was a 10 out of 10. And I'm positive I was like, I went to an ER and I was told to sit there for like 3 hours, of course. And it was just like absolute pain in my side.
Yeah.
And I literally looked like I was going to throw up. Like I was like sitting there like this. And literally the reason that they allowed me to go, they put me at the top of the list because I looked so terrible.
Jesus.
I was, and it was I was like, it was a 10 out of 10. I think the only reason that they fucking believed me was because I was 14. Because a 14-year-old with their mom is in there trying to get heroin. Like,
yeah, right. Like, yeah.
Not heroin, I'm sorry. Morphine,
Yeah, or like opioids. Yeah, like Jesus. That's crazy, man.
But yeah, doctors do this shit all the time. And I understand that it's a problem and I understand that it's a part of your job. But holy shit, can you just believe when someone is talking about their pain?
I can chalk it up a little bit to the system's fucked. I get it. Yeah. But like you gotta be a little bit better. You gotta be a little bit better on the it's bottom up, guys.
I'm sorry you have to do the test. I'm sorry you don't want to work, but you have to actually do the test.
Yeah, listen, guys, this isn't a spreadsheet mill. You can't be like, I don't want to do this Excel spreadsheet today.
I don't feel like it. This guy might die.
Yeah.
If you're wrong.
And I don't know, like, yeah, and I know we've talked about nurses before. I know we have a couple people in our audience, and I'm on the
not
bed,
all
like,
nurses are terrible.
Exactly.
Nurses
no, of course not.
are like the backbone of society.
Yeah, and you guys should be getting paid more.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And you shouldn't have fucking strike breakers coming in and doing that shit. I hate that TikTok so fucking much.
But can we admit that sometimes
there are problems?
Nurses are the bullies from high school who decide to go into
and sometimes doctors are also, the jocks
shitty.
that, fucking are shitty.
Yeah.
And, it sucks when you meet them, and it definitely, and that sucks because then it gives people a really bad image of getting healthcare and then they probably won't want to get help when they need it.
Yeah.
And it's a system problem. It's a problem of the system.
Neither of us are medical professionals.
No.
If you're a nurse, go down in the comments. I want to hear your interpretation of what happened, if she was in the wrong or if she was in the right.
Yeah.
I want to know actually from nurses what they think of this situation. Should she? I think she should have at least apologized.
I think there should have been an apology. Yes.
Yeah.
At least.
The idea that she was like, no, I'm not going to apologize is crazy.
It's crazy. Like, because you're such a self-centered bitch. I'm sorry. Like, I'm so annoyed by that.
It happens all the time.
Apologize. I just a fucking apologize.
Just the fucking audacity to double down after you know that you're wrong.
Yeah.
Is crazy. Am I the asshole for not wanting all of my fiance's large family at my wedding?
Wait, okay. Oh, your wedding? Wait, hold on. Wait. A lot's going on here. Hold on. Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
My fiance and I got engaged a month ago. For the most part, he is not at all interested in wedding planning. However, there is one major part of our wedding that is causing lots of issues between us, and that is deciding how large of a wedding we should have. I've always imagined a medium-sized wedding of maybe 60 guests. The idea of planning and paying for a wedding with 100 plus sounds exhausting and wouldn't create the wedding I've always dreamed of.
Okay.
The problem, however, is that my fiance has a very large family that are all fairly close. He has 6 full siblings, 3 older half-siblings, 4 younger half-siblings, 3 step-siblings, plus 2 former step-siblings he's close to. He has 14 nieces, nephews, and 6 great-nieces, nephews. His dad is one of 9, so he has lots of cousins, first, second, third. He has 3 living grandparents, plus 4 step-grandparents, and 3 living great-grandparents.
That's a lot of people. Holy shit.
I'm not religious, but that's a blessing. That many.
Jesus. That's weird. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
This isn't a family.
And you're all close too. That's good.
I know.
That is good,
Isn't that
actually.
Sweet?
That's sweet. Yeah.
That sounds nice. This isn't a family that only see each other at weddings, funerals, and the occasional reunion. They're actually in each other's lives and have a close bond.
So they don't need to go to the wedding.
I think she is actually going to argue that.
I can tell. I have Redditor vision. I can see what's going on.
Hashtag Redditor vision, TM.
Yeah, CR, yeah.
Oh my god. The family he wants to invite is already way over 60, and that's before we even consider some of their spouses. Whoa. My family is a lot smaller. I have my parents plus my unmarried younger sister. My dad has one sister who is married with one daughter, and my mom has a brother and a sister, and they each have 2 children. I have 1 living grandparent, and I'm not close with my more extended family, so will not be inviting them to my wedding. My fiance and I also have a large group of friends, and our non-negotiable friend invites come to 27.
Okay, so okay.
It's already half of your 60.
Yeah, you're gonna need a big fucking wedding. I'm sorry, it's not your dream wedding. But you have another person in this relationship, supposedly.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
I've suggested to my fiance that he should pick 30 to 40 family members he wants in attendance so that his family isn't so heavily represented compared to mine. He will still have double the family I do. So if he does manage to narrow it down.
Are you gerrymandering this fucking wedding? Like, why does it have to be like an equal representation? What the fuck?
Yeah,
that's weird.
I also suggested doing a separate party at his dad's house in his hometown before or after the wedding, where he could invite any of the family he wants, and they wouldn't have to travel far. However, my fiance thinks I'm being an asshole because I don't want 70 plus of his rowdy family members at my wedding.
That wasn't there before. Wait, hold on. So you just hate this guy's family then? Rowdy. That's weird. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
One of my friends also agrees with him and thinks a larger wedding will be fun and that my fiance won't enjoy the day as much if he feels there's people missing.
Yes.
Yeah, he will.
It's his wedding too. Their wedding. I don't know the genders right now. But it should be even. Not even. It's both of you guys' wedding. That's what I mean. Yeah, you should both have equal say.
My future father-in-law has also been pressuring me about a larger wedding and has offered to pay to facilitate this.
You don't even have to pay for it?
Yeah. I was going to say that's the only thing. It's like, I don't want to pay for
if you were paying for it out of pocket, I get a little bit of why.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
I get it like a little tiny bit, but you're still being kind of a dick. You're still being like
don't invite all your friends.
Yeah, then
like,
maybe
it's
not
just
your
a
friends.
family-only wedding and then have a party with your friends.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But whatever. Father-in-law pressuring me about a larger wedding is offered to pay to facilitate this. I don't think I'm being an asshole about this, and neither do my parents. They agree that the groom's family shouldn't so heavily outweigh mine. Am I the asshole? Yeah. You can only get married if you have the exact number of family members as the groom.
And exact number of friends.
That's
and
it.
It has to be even.
And you have to be the same height and you have to be the same age or else you're not compatible at all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's how it works.
Listen, guys, listen.
I'm sorry. That's how marriage works.
That's how it works, yeah.
Yeah.
Marriage is when I get my way.
Yeah.
And you just got to deal with it. Sorry. Whoopsies.
Sorry, everything's got to be exactly even, so.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I can't.
Cut out half of your family.
Cut off half your family and do something for them later.
Figure your own shit out.
Yeah. It's not even like a compromise, right? Because like it's not even. You're not
demanding.
even. It's a demand. Yeah. It's not being like, hey, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people. I don't want to have a big wedding. How do we figure this out?
His dad's willing to pay for it.
And dad's willing to pay for it as well. So there's other options.
Maybe the only thing I could think of is the planning, but then like tell your husband to fucking suck it up, Buttercup, and start planning.
Yeah.
If he wants the people there, he's got a plan. That's a compromise.
Is he?
It's not cut out 30
to 40
is he helping
people.
The
plan or like
this
already,
is the only thing he wants, apparently.
Okay.
At the beginning, he said he didn't want to plan anything, but he wants a lot of people at the wedding.
Okay, so he probably he should be helping out a little bit. Yeah, should help planning
because there's a lot of people. Yeah.
However, you should
probably let him have the one thing he wants.
That's the one thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because your dream wedding, God, you fucking weirdos with your dream weddings. I'm sorry, that's weird. That's like,
it is weird.
Well, because like your dream wedding,
I agree.
Well, okay, the only reason why I'm saying that's weird, and don't get mad at me, but like, I
don't think it's wrong to dream about your wedding.
I think it's weird.
I've never dealt with that.
No, yeah, and I don't. My thing is that your dream wedding is never gonna happen because of how many variables there are.
That is true.
Like just from the even as like a wedding guest, we don't have a wedding. We haven't had a wedding.
No.
Yet.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
But like like
live stream the wedding.
Yeah. That'll be my dream wedding is to get paid for my wedding.
We're just stick a GoPro on your mom's house and that's it.
Yeah. GoPros on our heads.
GoPros on
our chests.
Dude, we should do that. That's for sure what we should do.
But no, like I mean, okay, like as a wedding guest, I've been to small, medium, large weddings, right?
Yeah.
I think they all have their benefits in that. But also like there's so many people in your life, that like there's a lot of like even like the small wedding, like I think like Kayla's wedding with Rob, I consider small because but there was a lot of people there.
Yeah, there's a good amount.
There was a good amount of people, but it was also in just the backyard of their house.
Even Cameron and Caitlin's wedding, which was in a really gorgeous spot.
Yeah.
It was just technically a small wedding. I think it was only like 40, 50
maybe
people.
40 people. I consider that small.
Yeah, I consider that small. It was nice, but yeah, once again, also a lot of people.
Yeah. I think a wedding's going to be large no matter what, to an extent.
Yeah.
Like, regardless. I think people undersell what their wedding's going to be. I think people assume it's just you, whoever you're marrying, person doing it, and like 10 people. I think that's what people think of.
Yeah.
A lot of the times when they're thinking like of their
like
dream
you're
ideal.
planning a wedding in The Sims.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. That's what people I swear to God, I'm wondering if people do that.
And I'm sure those exist.
Yeah.
I'm sure 12-person weddings exist.
But like, I don't know. Like, I think you should have a wedding that you want. Yes. But I think there's got to be compromise because there's two people involved that have a wedding going on together.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be calling it your wedding. You should be saying our wedding. I think that's a little weird.
Yeah, that's strange that she says that.
Yeah, that like you're taking complete ownership of this.
Yeah, I mean, and we can relate this to ourselves. Like, I'm not inviting my mom or any of my family that's cut me off or that I've cut off.
Yeah, but like if you invited like your family that's in Texas and Louisiana,
but that would be 4 people.
Yeah.
And then maybe a couple of friends. And maybe they might not even show up. Who knows?
I think it'd be my family and like 4 or 5 friends that I guess. Do I have friends?
Well, I mean, but
I do have friends, yeah.
My point is like to be your mom, your dad, your sister's husbands.
Yeah.
If they have kids at some point.
My sisters are married.
Maybe your mom's sister, maybe your mom's sister's children.
Yeah.
And their spouses. If you want, I don't know. If they wanted to come, I would be like,
I didn't go to their
gives
wedding.
a
I'm
damn
not gonna expect them to come. It's okay. It's fine.
But yeah, you would greatly outweigh the people that come for me.
Yeah, and that's a bad thing.
Acknowledge that, and I'm like, that's fine because your family is already my family.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
but yeah, I think it's kind of weird that like you're not considering. This person's not considering their extended family as family yet because they're gonna be family afterwards.
Yeah,
legally speaking,
they're very close. So shouldn't you also be close with them since you're going to be a part of their family?
Yeah, why are you calling them rowdy? That's weird. I don't like that. That's such a
that
weird.
Is weird.
That's such a weird. That's a red flag.
It feels like a race thing to me a little bit.
Kinda, yeah. I feel it. I feel what you mean. Yeah,
we're dancing around it, but it's like I don't know, and it's not always true. But like there's a stereotype that like Hispanic families, are large and rowdy.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's what's happening.
I feel
here.
I feel like I hear that a lot, especially in Florida. I feel like you know, when I hear a bunch of fucking crackers make fun of
Yeah.
Because they're shitty. They're shitty assholes.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
So I wonder if it's like I want an Anglo-Saxon wedding, and I don't want my husband's ethnic family to be rowdy.
It does
kind of
feel like that. It does feel like that, like a smidge.
But then I wonder if I'm just putting race on it. You know? It could be a big old white family that all hangs out with each other. I've never heard of that, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we solved it though.
I think we did. I think we actually solved everything.
I think we motherfucking solved it.
I think we motherfucking solved it, dude.
All right, so I'm gonna go to top post past week on Am I the Devil? What? I don't know. I can't do the story that had a fucking bit to it.
Yeah.
Not doing that one.
Can I see it?
Just look at that.
See the title?
Do I do it? Do I do it, guys? Do. Fuck it, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. All right, we're doing it.
It's not gonna go on TikTok, but it's going on YouTube.
But we gotta do it. We gotta do it. We gotta do it.
Holy shit, that almost fucking blew me down. Damn.
Okay, there's another one before it that I might be able to make into a TikTok. But you gotta pick. Is it TikTok or no TikTok? How far are we gonna go?
I think we've done enough for TikTok.
We've done enough for TikTok? All right, fuck it. We're doing it. We're doing it, guys. All right. Wife, 30 female, got an abortion after she found out that I, 30 male, cheated. Need advice urgently. My wife, 30 female, and I, 30 male, have been together for close to 7 years. She is the most important thing in my life. Nope. She is/was 4 months pregnant with our first child. These first 3 months of pregnancy have been hell. She has been extremely sick. She has had a horrible morning sickness, mood swings to a point where I had started questioning whether I married the right person. So about a month ago, because she's pregnant, because I knocked her up. So about a month ago, I'm 2 for 2 today on really bad stories that are going to break Sarah. I'm sorry. Okay. So about a month ago, we had a team building dinner at my office where there was plenty of alcohol. After the team meeting, one of my coworkers, 32 male, invited 5 of us to his place. I got very drunk and I made the worst mistake of my life. I slept with one of my coworkers, Lucy, 28 female. I knew immediately that I had made a mistake, and so in the morning, I told her that it was a mistake and that I loved my wife. Things have been quiet from that time. The relationship with my wife has gotten better. The 4th month of pregnancy has been great. She is back to the happy person she was before. Everything changed a lot on Tuesday this week.
When the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah. When my wife asked me whether it's true that I slept with Lucy, I admitted immediately and asked who told her.
Not immediately. You kept it from her until she found out.
Until she found out. Apparently, Lucy got in touch with my wife and told her everything. I tried to ask for forgiveness, but my wife basically told me that she is not interested in anything I have to say. That she needs time and not to talk to her. Yesterday, she went to work as usual, and I thought maybe she would forgive me. Today, Thursday, she works from home. When I woke up 7 a.m. to go to work, she was not at home. She had been sleeping in our spare bedroom. I got worried because she was not picking up my calls, and so I took off time today. About an hour ago, her best friend brought her home and immediately left. I tried to ask her what's wrong, and she just said that I should ask my wife, which I did. So she basically told me that she is done with our marriage. I need to look for a place to live for the next 1 year as we apply for divorce. I asked what about our child. She said that she will give me the address of the hospital she went to so that I can get it, the fetus. I tried asking more questions, but she told me that she is tired and in pain and to leave her alone, that I should tell her when I plan on moving out. I feel sick. How do I solve this, please?
I don't know. You could get an abortion at 4 months.
I'm probably a good state to live in. Jesus.
Yeah,
like actually,
but I don't think you can do that here in Florida.
Probably not. Yeah.
I think it's like 15 weeks is the
Yeah. I know that I made a mistake by sleeping with my coworker.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can live without my wife. Is there any way I can fix this?
No.
It hurts because I feel like she aborted the child to get back at me.
No.
She didn't want children, but I managed to convince her to get one.
What?
TLDR, my wife got an abortion when she found out I cheated. How can I fix our relationship? How do I move on from this?
She didn't even want kids, but you convinced her and then you cheated on her? I hope you burn in hell.
Yeah. Yeah, no one's on this guy's side on relationship advice. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's her choice. Her body.
It's her choice no matter what. Yeah. So, like, yeah.
She obviously didn't want to fucking marry a cheater.
Yeah.
Or, well, she didn't want to continue to be married to a cheater.
And you convinced her before to have a kid with you.
So she didn't even want the kid. But she was doing it for you, which she shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
But, I mean, she fixed it.
And she got pregnant and she started acting like a pregnant woman because she was pregnant.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I'm not dealing with this. Oopsie, got a little too drunk. Oopsie.
Whoa, she fucking dodged the largest bullet
imaginable.
What a fucking queen.
Yeah, honestly.
What a goddamn queen. Holy shit.
We need to...
If you say, oh, Sarah's calling a lady who murdered a child a queen, get out of here.
You're not. This is not a podcast for you.
There's
what the fuck?
door. You need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know how you found us. You're not welcome here. I don't want your fucking shit.
Yeah, that's
holy shit.
Crazy.
Take your like away. Take your subscribe. If you're a patron, get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
get out.
That's yeah. Because so what happens after this kid? Like
she's now tied to this man who cheated on her just because she had hormones pumping through her body.
Yeah,
that she did everything for, that she doesn't love. She doesn't love her own kid because she didn't want it.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe she would love it. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe, but like, come on,
a kid she didn't want. She's a single mother now for the rest of her life.
Yeah,
to a kid she didn't want.
Ridiculous, man.
This is what abortion was made for.
Wow.
And then a classic man being like, she aborted this child just to get back at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because women get abortions willy fucking nilly. Yeah. Yeah. To get back at you, the center of the universe.
Yeah. God, man. Ridiculous.
I wonder if people tell these stories to anyone in their lives. I wonder.
No, they don't.
Do you say that? How do you say that?
How do you? Yeah, like,
hey, but you know that party that you had at your house? I fucked Janet, and then my wife got an abortion, and now I'm getting divorced.
How do I stop my divorce though?
How do I? The water cooler, water's pouring out of the cup, and the guy's just like,
"Can I fire you? Can I fire you?
I'm going to HR.
I'm going to HR.
The fuck." Okay.
Crazy. Absolutely wild.
What a I could never have guessed what you would have on your phone when you turned it around to look at me. My wife found out I cheated and got an abortion. Was like,
whoa, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
We stan her though.
Stan a queen.
Stan her, yeah. That's our show.
Stan a queen that knows her worth.
That's our show, guys.
God bless.
Yeah. Sarah, what do you want to plug? Sarah, let the boys at home know what we should.
Yeah, sure. You can follow me on Twitter, X, I guess.
Don't fucking call it X.
All right, it's not X. It's Twitter.
Don't freaking call it X.
You can follow me on Twitter at that. So here in THATSOHEERON. Don't know why I had trouble spelling my own goddamn last name just now.
It's been a wild podcast. I get it. It's fine.
I'm mentally drained. You can follow me on Instagram at the same, and Tumblr. Follow my YouTube channel for the solo pod. Thus spoke Zarathustra. Zarathustra is spelled SARAHTHUSTRA. Figured it out.
Hell yeah.
And follow the Patreon if you want to hear the beginning episodes of it, because that's where they're going to be posted.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Joshua Tinland on Twitter, a guy nicknamed JC on Twitch. I don't stream, but still Prime sub. Do it. Make me the most Prime sub non-streamer.
Just,
Steal Jeff Bezos' money.
Give him to Josh for no reason.
Exactly. A podcast will save this on Instagram, APWSTR Productions on YouTube, APWSTR on TikTok, a podcast relationship on all podcasting platforms, APWSTR on Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon if you want to support financially.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell if you're watching on YouTube, and raise 5 stars on Apple and Spotify.
Thank you.
Thank you all for watching.
I love you so much.
Love you guys. That was a crazy one. Bye.
Have a good week. Bye-bye.
Bye. That was two bangers from me, dude. Dude, don't do the math.
I want a gif of me reading and being like,
oh
my God.
Are we doing it? God, that was the most on the fly fucking decision we could have ever made.
Crazy motherfucking
because one
story.
guy, oh man, I wish. Why don't they update the edit on my fucking? Why don't they make Reddit for me?
They usually do in the auto mod.
Yeah, just
comments in the comments of the auto.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I was just stupid. Maybe I'm just dumb.
I feel like it. Yeah. I feel like you're dumb. No, I'm joking.